not us? Why not us, Graham? Tell me why.
Why? I can't find a reason.
Why not us?
I cannot find a reason. Here we go. Game 5, just over 30 minutes away of the NBA Finals. It's Harrison Graham and Jeffrey Cooperstein here on Dallas Mavericks Today. Mavericks Celtics. Celtics lead this series 3-1. Back in Boston tonight for a Game 5 as Dallas looks to extend this series. Kristaps Porzingis apparently fully available, no minutes restriction. We'll see if that's chess or not from Joe Mazzulla, but it's do or die. Every game, you got no margin for error left.
Would you call this a must-win?
Yes, by
definition, I would too.
This would be a must-win. So let us know where you guys are watching from, and shout out to Omar's Burner.
Shout out Omar.
Getting the super chats. Beers, cheers all around. Guess where I'm watching from, Harrison and Coop? Man, this has been an exciting day for me on X. Also, Mavs in 7. Let's go. Yeah, Omar, I hear you've been sliding in Coop's DMs.
Yep, he's been keeping me informed on all things Brandon Ayuk.
I would expect nothing less
Cheers to you, Omar.
From Omar's Burner.
Let's go.
I would expect nothing less from Omar's Burner. Why not us, man? Why not us?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's definitely possible. I really think the Mavs are a great Game 5 team. You just you take it one game at a time.
3-0 in road Game 5s in this playoff run.
Go win tonight, bring it back home, and you never know what can happen. Shout out to Zach watching from McAllen, Nancy watching from my hometown of Irving, Texas.
Is Irving or Flower Mound your hometown?
Both.
Back and forth, yeah.
I was born till I moved in 6th grade.
Okay.
I moved to Flower Mound in 6th grade, but my dad always stayed in Irving. So.
Okay, there you go. Back and forth. You went to Flower Mound Marcus, though.
I did.
Flower Mound Marcus.
I did. Right. Shout out to Flower Mound Marcus. Go Marauders.
Ty Man the Buckeye in Ohio. Adrian in Melbourne, Australia. Let me guess, Adrian. I'm going to guess. This is an informed guess because I used to know the math because I used to watch
I do know the math.
I think it's noon tomorrow.
I believe it's 1.
I think it's noon tomorrow.
Hours. It's 18 hours, I believe.
Adrian, I'm going noon tomorrow. Let us know.
Are you gonna look?
Let us know who's right, Adrian. What time is it over there?
I'm looking right now.
Lacora.
We were both wrong.
10:30. It's 7:04. It can't be 10:30.
I see 10:04.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus 15 hours.
Yeah, it's not 10:30.
10:30 is when the game starts.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what he meant.
Thomas watching from Houston. I'm sorry. That Texas couple grew up in Irving as well. Shout out.
I got you, Adrian.
Irving TX.
Trey says Mavs win 141-67.
Who said that?
Trey
141-67.
So
I
they
like
win
that.
by 74 points. We got Chris and Crowley. We got Trevi in Florida. We'll see. We'll see. Whether we win by 1 or 74, it all counts the same.
Yeah, it don't matter what you win by. Let us know who you got winning tonight's game, though. Type DAL for the Mavs or BOS for the Celtics. Better see all DALs in the chat right now.
My confidence meter
If you don't believe, you shouldn't be.
I'm at a 6-8.
6-8?
I feel good. It's a road game. It's not. I think tonight will be the best game of the series.
My confidence meter was about a 6-9. Nice. I'm up to a 7-3. I'm there. I just feel good about this team, and I think that they have a chance to do something really historic.
Jason says Dallas, Ty-Man, Mr. Z, Jeff Bartlett.
Omar and Nancy as well. My man Jason. Shout out. Jason, should I put a black shirt on?
We're watching same shirts.
Same shirts. We washed them. Don't worry.
Rocking the blacks.
Put on a black shirt and change your Twitter profile pic to Luka if you haven't already. I did it for tonight's game. Mavs Twitter takeover in the profile pics.
Let's go. Gustavo says Dallas. Kyrie legacy game from that Texas couple.
Ooh.
It might be.
It is a legacy game.
The last time he was in the finals down 3-1, he scored 41 points, I think had 8 assists and 6 rebounds.
Producer Nick. Everyone's doing it on Mavs Twitter.
Gabriel says Dallas.
No. We're good.
Jake says can't have a 12-point Kyrie night. No, you cannot.
No, you cannot.
You will not win this game if Kyrie has less than a B-level game. He has to at least be pretty good.
Fit Old Fart says, I'm wearing my Irving jersey, wearing it last game, and they won. Well,
stick with it then.
Keep the same thing
I'm rocking the black. If they win tonight, I will be rocking the shirt on Thursday.
Let's go.
And same thing in Game 7, if they get to a Game 7. Luka bomb. And game fives in this playoff run have been his best games of the postseason.
Yes, they have.
He's averaging, I think, a 30-point triple-double in game
He's
fives.
been awesome in game fives.
So we'll see if he can deliver again tonight. But it can't just be Luka. BB says thoughts on KP being available. I don't have.
Is he available?
Well, yeah. I mean,
they say he is. I don't know if he is or not.
Prediction: he plays more or less than 9.5 minutes tonight.
Less.
You're saying less?
Yep.
I think if it's less, it's 0.
Exactly. I don't
so
know
you don't
if
think
he's
he
gonna play.
plays?
I don't know.
So what is the point of Missoula? Like, it's not the Mavs' preparation doesn't change.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna prep as if he's gonna play.
I think it's mind games from Missoula, but I don't know, man.
That mind game sucks, though.
Agreed.
Like, it's not gonna make a difference. Yeah, Lacura, that was brutal. That was brutal.
We'll find out. Oh, you guys lost an OT?
Yeah, it was a tough.
That's
Tough look. Hit that like button if you love the Mavs and want them to extend this to a Game 6.
Let's go. We have 100 people watching and only 18 likes, so we need to get to at least 50 likes right now.
This is a good question from Samik. Will Timmy get early minutes because of how hot he got last game? I say no.
I don't think Timmy gets minutes, and here's why. I think Jason Kidd saw a rotation that worked when the game was still in doubt with Dante Exum in there.
You can't play him ahead of Exum.
That was Exum's best game of the postseason. It was also Timmy's best game of the postseason, but those came in garbage time.
Yeah, you have to factor who was on the court, what the situation was. Exum gave you good minutes when the game was still in the balance.
Yeah, I think it's Exum. I think your 4 off the bench are Exum, Kleba, Lively, and Green. And then
Look,
if Hardaway gets in the game, that tells me the Mavs are down double digits.
Yeah, they're searching for offense. I agree. Jeff Cooperstein is my sausage daddy, says win tonight is a Game 7 guaranteed, I believe. I think every game is its own game at this point. I really do. Obviously,
one game at a time.
Home and away matters, but look, the Celtics have already won in your building once. I know they lost the second time by 40, but I think if you win tonight, Game 6 is going to be hard. Like, I don't expect any easy games at this point.
No, there won't be easy games, but I will tell you that arena on Thursday may be.
You'll be favored in Game 6.
It might break all-time noise records.
So it's Celtics minus 6.5 tonight. Is that correct?
That is correct.
If the Mavs win tonight, I think they'll be 1.5 point favorites for Game 6.
I like that.
I think it would be a tight spread. So we shall see.
Here's our super chat menu for tonight's show. Any super chat will give you a shout out. $5 will do a let's go Mavs. $10 beer truck / shots. Shout out to Omar, already getting us going there.
Cheers.
And if someone wants to send in a fitty, Harrison and I will do a beer bong race, which I think Harrison will end up winning. Daddy Graham still has it.
I got a little juice left in the tank.
You still have it.
A little juice left in the tank, and we'll see. We'll see if someone drops a 50. We will find out.
Look, I really think the key to this game is Kyrie Irving. He played 2 really shitty games in Boston to start, and then he was decent in Game 3, or he was good in Game 3. He just had a couple of boneheaded plays that you're just like, what are you doing? And he was pretty average in Game 4, and it didn't end up mattering. Are we going to get a good Kyrie game tonight? And I think that's going to be the key to the game. If Kyrie is good, I think the Mavs win.
The 2 games in Boston, Kyrie in the first one, 6 of 19, 12 points. In the second one, he went 7 for 18 for 16 points. In Game 3 at home, he went 13 of 28 for 35 points. And then in Game 4, obviously didn't play the fourth quarter, 10 of 18, 21 points. So he's been trending up in Games 3 and 4, but now going back to an environment that can't stand him.
He has not performed it.
He also has not backed off of letting his thoughts be known about Boston.
Which is kind of a crazy stance to take.
Which is interesting. And look, I'm not saying he's even wrong. It's one of those where it's like, all right, man, like you're just adding fuel to the fire.
Yep.
Like, and maybe he wants that. Maybe he wants that environment. So we'll see what happens. I'll say this: if he lays an egg and goes 0-3, like really has 3 dreadful games in Boston, that would be disappointing to say the least. Like
extremely disappointing. I mean,
you quite frankly expect better. This is your number 2 guy. He's making $42 million per year. He can't go 6 for 18 and 7 for 18, or 6 for 19 and 7 for 18 in 2 games in Boston. And not bounce back in a Game 5 in Boston with your season on the line.
If the Mavs lose tonight and Kyrie has another stinker,
there will be talk this offseason.
There will be talk, and I do not want to hear that.
I don't think he'll go anywhere, but
no,
there will be talk.
He won't go anywhere, but I think people will be saying, oh, look, Kyrie can't get it done no matter where he goes, no matter what situation he's in, which may not necessarily be true, but the evidence kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, I mean, look, and let's be honest, as great as Kyrie's been for this team, he's had some clunkers in the playoffs. I mean, there's just no doubt about it, but they're still in this. He can change all of that, starting with a great road win tonight. We'll see if he can do his part. If the Mavs do blank, Coop, they win this game.
If the Mavs...
You sticking to the Kyrie theme?
No, I'll go something different here. Shout out to producer Brown, Colin Brown. If the Mavs make 10-plus three-pointers, they will win.
Okay, there's a stat. If they make less than 10 threes, I think they're, what did he say, 3 and something?
3 and 8, I believe.
3 and 8 this year when they make, including 0 and 3 in this series.
Yep.
That means does that include the playoffs, that stat?
I think so.
So that means they
have... No, I don't think it does, actually.
Okay. So that means, let's just say if that was a regular season stat, they were 47 and 24 then when they make 10 or more threes. So... yeah, I mean, I think that kind of goes without saying. They don't necessarily have to outscore Boston from the three-point line, but they need to shoot a respectable clip, which in Game 4, they shot 40% from three, 15 of 37. In Game 3, they shot 36%, but just 9 for 25. Boston made 17 threes. Like, they can't be more than – I think they have to be no worse than minus 12 at the three-point line. Like, they got to be within – now, there are exceptions, like if Boston takes 50-something threes and you only take 20-something, like, sure, if you're super efficient from 2, but you got to be in touch at the three-point line, otherwise you're going to lose this game.
Unitive says if Luka carries the Mavs, or if the Mavs win if Luka doesn't have to carry the team. Yeah, probably. I mean, you need him to be your best player, but he definitely needs support.
Dereck Lively double-double.
I love that.
If that happens, they win this game.
Samik says, what are the chances D-Live could start Game 6 or 7 potentially if he keeps playing elite?
I don't think they're changing
0.
They will not change the lineup.
They're not going to change the starting lineup. D-Live is still going to play more than Gafford, but I think they like that rotation of him coming in about 3.5 minutes in. So I think they keep it there.
Yeah, I mean, you're facing an elimination. Like, what would change? Like, if you didn't do it in Game 4 when you won, what are you going to change now? Like, just because Lively's playing better than Gafford doesn't mean you have to start him.
Yep.
And by the way, I think Gafford's been decent this final.
He has been.
Like, I don't think he's been that bad. So,
some chat about Porzingis. He is available according to Celtics head coach.
Apparently, no minutes restriction. But is he just saying that because he knows he's not going to play him?
Exactly. No minutes restriction meaning he's not going to play at all, or we just don't know what's going on there. But
if he checks into this game, you got to try and switch him and get him on the perimeter.
Yep.
Like, force him to defend your guards on the perimeter. Test that calf area, foot area, whatever it is.
Absolutely, and on defense, you got to get him out of the paint and make sure that he's not there to rim protect because
he dominated the first 2 games defending the rim.
He gave problems to the Mavs doing that for sure.
How about another Lively 3? I mean, look, if he catches one in the corner is wide open, he needs to shoot it. He's been practicing that all year.
Yeah. He's been working on it, and Jason Kidd said that's the next step in his development. Pretty wild that it came in the finals, but I'm happy that he made one for sure.
I know this is more of a long-term thing, but if he becomes even just like 33 to 35% three-point shooter, I mean, I think he could be an all-star in this league.
I already think he can be an all-star in this league without the three-point shot.
If he adds that to his game.
He's been better than advertised in his rookie year for sure. The Mavs found a gem there with the number 12 overall pick. And it even helped them, they traded Davis Bertans in that deal, I guess. But still,
who cares?
Pretty good trade.
All right, we'll see if Luka Doncic can have another big game. In the last game, he had 29 points offensively, only gave up 5 points defensively, 2 of 9 shooting. So
can't defend, though.
Forced 4 turnovers, too.
Yeah, he just can't defend. He's a hole-on defense. I'm in the winner's tunnel. The loser tunnel's over there. Go fuck yourself, Windhorst.
Yeah, the guy Windhorst was talking about the U.S. Open on First Take today.
What happened to American journalism?
He's auditioning to be their next hot take machine.
Celtics taking the court here at the TD Garden.
Let's see. Has Porzingis already jogged out? I guess so.
I think he did.
Oh, man. We'll
I didn't see him in that shot.
Oh, he's out there. He is out there.
Is that Julius Randle on the panel? It is.
I don't know what ESPN's doing.
ESPN's coverage of the finals
It's a
has been
joke.
bad.
It's been bad, man.
Dude, well, I'll say this. TNT's was pretty bad this playoffs, too. I hated Draymond Green on the panel.
Yeah. Just stick with the OG4.
Stick with
How
the
about
guys.
Barkley announcing retirement? One more year.
It's their last year.
I'll
next
say
year.
this, though. If TNT keeps the NBA somehow, he ain't retiring.
They ain't keeping it, I don't think.
I don't think so, but if they do, he ain't retiring.
I like this from Jason. 5 lob dunks, we win.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. The Celtics have done a good job of taking away that alley-oop this year. This series.
They definitely have found more without Porzingis the last 2 games.
They have.
They've found a few more. It hasn't been to the level of the first 3 rounds, but they have found more. They have found more. What do we got? Just under 20 minutes until tip-off? 20
minutes or so. While you're waiting for tip-off, go ahead and get yourself a Luka Doncic t-shirt. All sizes are available. Pretty cool deal our friends at Fanatics have going on right now. So if you go to chatsports.com/LukaT, that will tell Fanatics that we sent you, and it'll give us a little piece of the pie there. So once again, it's chatsports.com/LukaT. I'll get that link in the comments and in the live chat as well. Go get yourself a Luka Doncic t-shirt at a very affordable price today.
Yeah, get yourself a Luka tee. We know not everybody can afford a jersey. So t-shirt more manageable. Chatsports.com/LukaT. And obviously number 77 is going to have a big game tonight. Mavs 7-4 on the road in this postseason. This is the only series they have not yet won at least, I think, 2 playoff games in every other series on the road they've won.
Yep.
So, and guess what? To win this series, they're going to have to win 2 road games. So feels kind of fitting. Obviously got to win 1 tonight to have a chance at a Game 7 road game. So we'll see if they can get it back to Dallas and go from there. Get those score predictions
Predict the score tonight.
Who wins and what's the score?
I'm going to go, I'm not picking against the Mavs, of course. I'm going to go 102-97 Mavs.
I'll go 105-103 Mavs.
Okay.
I think
if it's that close.
I think the Celtics will play desperate tonight.
I will have heart palpitations.
I think the Celtics play desperate tonight. I think it's in the low 100s. It wouldn't shock me if you were right, where kind of first team to 100 wins. I think it's going to be the best game of the series.
If the Mavs lose like that and they lose on the last-second shot, I will be turning the stream off and going home immediately.
Tragically, that would be fitting because they've given up so many buzzer beaters, but they haven't given one to lose a game yet. So knock on wood, that doesn't happen. Knock on wood. Could you imagine if Luka hit a buzzer beater to win this game? Down 1, hits a step back.
I don't even want to think about that.
I'll say this, back to what Luka will have to hit at least a couple threes tonight.
Yeah, he's 0 for his last 14 from 3.
He's missed 14 in a row.
He's going to have to hit a 3. That is absolutely true.
I think he needs to hit at least a couple.
Christopher Lyon says 101 or 105-101 Mavs. Freebird 110-106 Mavs. Unitive 107-100. Thomas 120-98.
I'll tell you what, if they blow out Boston on the road tonight, the Celtics are going to be scrambling because that means they will have gotten drilled 2 games in a row.
Jose Miguel Bautista says Boston 119, Dallas 98.
Hopefully not.
If that's the case, I won't be. I will leave and go out the other way so I don't have to see Smitty's face.
Yeah, we will not face Smitty tonight if it's a blowout loss.
Lively corner 3 to win the game. Imagine.
I just don't think there's any scenario where that would be the case. Unless it was off like an offensive rebound situation, and even then, he'd be the one fighting for the rebound.
Shout out Nate Furchow in the chat. What's going on, Nate?
Shout out Nate.
Get your score prediction in.
This game has everything writing on it. Yep, when one team's, if you're down 3-1, every game has everything writing on it.
You quite literally cannot have more writing on it.
Dallas 103-96 from 1. Mavs 108-98. Look, I'd love nothing more than a fairly comfortable win. I just would be surprised. I really do think this is going to be.
I think I agree.
I think we're in line for an epic game tonight.
I haven't been nervous about a game all series. I'm nervous about tonight.
Yeah, because now you really haven't had. I was a little nervous going into game 2 because I was like, okay, if you don't get a split, you're in trouble. But then when you're down 2-0, 3-0, you're kind of like, okay, you're the clear underdog at this
You're
point.
resigned, yeah.
Just play loose. And now you feel like you have there's a small little you're kind of in a cave and you're looking for a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yep.
And like, it's very faint, but it's there. You haven't had water in a couple of days, but you see light and you're kind of like, all right, if we find a little stream, we might survive here. So
why not us?
That's kind of where the Mavs sit right now, down 3-1. Last time Kyrie Irving was down 3-1 in the finals on the road,
He won it.
He had 41 points in Game 5. Him and LeBron both did. Look, it may have to take something like that where both Luka and Kyrie go nuclear.
And that might be to win by 5.
Yeah.
They're going to need great performances from their best players.
Yeah. I don't expect the bench to be as good as it was the other night. I just don't.
Probably not.
It can't be as bad as it was the first 3 games, but
Correct.
I don't think you're getting what you got the other night.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. I mean, well, you're especially not getting the 5 threes from Hardaway if you count that.
I'm not even counting that. I'm just like, what are the chances?
Like the Lively and Exum
What are the
production?
chances Exum does what he did? Now, I think he needs to be given the opportunity to, because he's been much better in his last several substitutions. But I mean, if he scores in double figures tonight, you got to feel decent about your chances. I mean, if he gives you 10 off the bench, I mean, that is beyond massive, in my opinion. Beyond massive.
What are you guys drinking tonight to help the nerves? We've got some Patron /
Got a little Happy Dad
Happy
going
Dad.
there.
Let us know what y'all are drinking tonight. If it's Dr. Pepper, that's even better. If it's water, great. Let us know. Bronny will be playing with Detroit.
That would suck for him.
Definitely would. Peter saying Bud Light, bourbon, and Sprite. Interesting combo.
That's that's been a thing that's kind of gained some momentum.
Yeah,
in
whiskey
recent
Sprite's
years.
a thing. Miller Lite from Jayson. Nothing wrong with old
Just old
Millie.
classic Millie.
Dr. Pep.
It ain't over till it's over. That's right, Tay.
Look
Until the
her
clock
alcohol.
says 0 and the Celtics have won another game, it ain't over.
We'll see.
What?
Well, if they're up 25 with a minute left.
Yes, of course. I'm talking in
No, I got you.
absolutes.
There's Porzingis warming up. They claim he's available, but we'll see.
If he doesn't play, that's kind of embarrassing from Boston. It's not changing anything from Dallas' standpoint. Mike Wilbon is picking the Mavs tonight. Stephen A. and Bob Myers are picking the Celtics.
Well, the fact that Stephen A. has picked the Celtics gives me hope. The fact that Wilbon picked the Mavericks kind of dampens said hope.
I like Wilbon.
He's fine.
You're not a Wilbon guy?
He just doesn't watch basketball.
Yeah.
Tay says I have to hype this chat up. Well, hype us up, Tay.
Hey, get it going.
Hype
Let's
us
go.
up.
Let's go. Come on. One player that each of you guys want the Mavs to acquire via trade or free agency. I mean, I'm just not even there yet.
I haven't even considered that
because
yet.
of this series, but
Kevin Durant.
that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
The LeBron angle is interesting.
We'll talk about it.
When Mark Stein reports that the Mavs are interested in Bronny, even if they concede, getting him at 58 is a long shot, that catches my attention when someone like Stein says it. Did you not see that report?
I did.
I mean,
We'll talk about
that's not nothing.
We'll talk about Bronny. We'll talk about LeBron hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm with you. I'm just saying, as we're killing 12 minutes until tip-off, that angle is interesting.
yeah. I mean,
Shout out Julius Randle saying he wouldn't be surprised at all if the series went back to Dallas. He's from DFW.
Julius Randle, Preston Wood's finest.
Could he be a
I hope not.
Mav? I like Julius.
He's
but
not a winner.
I don't think he fit. Yeah. I mean, in theory, like, regular season Julius, like, if that carried to the playoffs, he'd be a great number 3, but that just hasn't – he's not been a good playoff performer.
He is not a winner. I do not need Julius Randle on this basketball team.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm good.
Get the MFFLs going.
If you're a real Mavs fan, type the MFFLs. You know what it means. Mavs fan for life, as we are 11 minutes away from tip-off of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Can the Mavs get this thing back to the American Airlines Center? I really hope so. Hope Davey Pageviews has another pizza review in Dallas. That Texas couple edits Samuel, Higgins, Samik, Gustavo, Jason, Khalil, our guy from Trinidad.
Let's go, Khalil.
Freebird, Peter, all typing their MFFLs.
Get the MFFLs in, fellas.
Did you want to take a pregame little
Yeah,
break there?
I'll go sprint real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll be closer to tip-off. So Coop's going to hold it down for a couple of
I
minutes.
got you. Graham will be right back. I'm holding it down for the remainder of pregame, mostly, I think. We'll see. Get it. Khalil, I know you're feeling excited about tonight. Lake says, I worry LeBron would be a defensive detriment to this team at small forward. Yeah, I mean, it depends. He would guard fours probably, and PJ would guard threes. There is a extremely small scenario where you can re-sign Derrick Jones and get LeBron, but I think if you're getting LeBron, it means you're giving up Derrick Jones. I think. I mean, I went through the scenarios of LeBron, and basically what has to happen is LeBron's going to have to take a pay cut to about $30 million. You have to sign and trade them, Tim Hardaway, Maxi Kleba, and another player to match the salary. That's how you're going to have to do it because the Mavs will be high into the luxury tax to where they can only aggregate or only match salary to get him. Pascal Siakam, not a bad fit, but I think he's going to get maxed out there in Indiana. Do we want LeBron? Do you want him as your third option? Mitchell Renz is here? What's Mitchell Renz doing? Mitchell Renz 365 is here for any of you Raiders fans. Coffee watching from PH. AM time. What PH as in Philippines, Gerardo? That's pretty dope. Kyle Kuzma. F Kyle Kuzma. He rejected a trade to us already, so he can suck it. I don't care about Kyle Kuzma. He already rejected a trade to us. He could have been in the finals. But we got PJ Washington instead. Worked out better for the Mavs. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Our goal was to reach 30,000 subs by the end of the finals. You can help us by hitting the subscribe button. We're here almost every day on the channel giving you guys Mavs content, the latest news, rumors, analysis. We go live for the playoffs. We'll be doing all of that all throughout the offseason, the draft as well, as the Mavericks do have the 58th pick in the draft. We'll be talking about that. Hopefully we're not talking about the offseason for another week or so, so please hit that subscribe button today. Tip-off time, Hot Wing, will be 8 minutes from now. 8 minutes, 7:37. 7:37. That should leave Derrick White open to how terrible. I disagree. Derrick White made a lot of shots, especially in game one. Is there a guy to leave open on the Celtics? That's why they're so good. There's not really a guy you can sag off of and say, we dare you to shoot this. Harrison will be right back, pressure. He had to go do something real quick, but he'll be back. Don't worry. Nate, let's play some kick-ass defense and take care of the ball. Goes a long way to winning, brother. That's for damn sure. Sorry, I'm getting a tweet here. Oh, my. Kylian Mbappe, no surgery needed. Gonna play. Sin, I don't believe he is doing that. That's very strange. DeMar DeRozan is the third option? I am not a DeRozan guy. I never really have been a DeRozan guy. If he's willing to come off the bench, I'd do it. Nate says, I'm 8 out of 10 nervous and 10 out of 10 begging for the win. That's kind of where I'm at too, Nate. I'm pretty damn nervous right now. I won't lie to you. They're about to sing the national anthem here. I don't know who Joelle James is, but that's who's singing it. Apparently, she's won a Grammy. Never heard of her. DeMar is not an automatic starter on the Mavs at all. Chicana, is Porzingis playing tonight? We don't know. They claim he's available, but we'll see if he's actually playing and suiting up. We will find out in the first quarter whether or not KP is suiting out. H. Graham, what do you think?
I think he's going to play. Muted. I think he's going to play because if he doesn't, then Missoula looks like a high school coach.
He's all-time soft.
Saying he's available with no minutes restriction and then not playing him means he's not available. Because why would you play Xavier Tillman over him if that's the case? Like, I think he'll play. Now, he might be ineffective, and then he may not play as much as he had been, but I think he will play. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Gun to my head, I'd say he doesn't play. But I guess we'll find out here pretty much momentarily.
I just think the Celtics look really stupid if 2 games in a row. I know the minutes restriction wasn't mentioned last time, but 2 games in a row he's available and he doesn't play.
That would be wild.
You're making your player look bad.
Yep.
Like, I just don't see what you're gaining from that. Like, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Got about, what, 5, 6 minutes till tip-off
about
here?
5 minutes from tip as the national anthem is concluding. They're going to do the starting lineups, and then we're going to play some basketball. So before we get started, let us know who you got down in the comments. Is it the Mavs? Type DAL. Do you think the Celtics get it done tonight? Type BOS. I hope they don't. As the Mavs giving their high fives, they're about to be announced in the starting lineup here. We're about to play some basketball, Graham. I'm nervous.
Here we go.
I'm officially nervous.
I'm excited, man. It's another NBA Finals game. There's some nervous energy for sure, but
I'm officially nervous.
Go let it rip. This team has come out 3 straight games well. They've come out to start these games well 3 games in a row. The problem is in games 2 and 3 they didn't maintain. So need a good start, need a good first quarter, and then you go from there.
Exactly.
You can't win this game in the first quarter, but you can damn
lose it.
sure lose it.
Yep, no
Just
doubt.
like you did in game 1.
Yeah, and look, they've come out of the gates pretty well in all of these games. Like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, even the game 1, the first 5
They're up
minutes
1.
they did, then they just got hammered.
Yeah, they got hammered
next
from there.
7 minutes. Porzingis got MVP. He can't win Finals MVP at this point.
Mavs PR tweeted about an hour ago. I don't know if you know this. Luka Doncic thoracic contusion will be available for tonight's game 5.
He is available. Color me shocked.
Neil McCoy said, I already had entered acceptance stage after game 3. This team is toying with my emotions. 1 game at a time, Neil. 1 game at a time.
Man, I just win tonight.
Win tonight.
Win tonight, and just the pressure just
Win
skyrockets.
tonight, and we move on to Thursday.
Sammy Hauser's saying, it's not the end of the world if we don't win tonight. Yeah. Tell me how you feel if you lose tonight, Sammy. Just be happy. You shouldn't even be allowed to talk. If you're Celtics PR shouldn't even let him talk.
I can't stand Sam Hauser.
God, he's hit some big threes in this series.
Gerardo saying DAL. Man.
Come on, man.
I'm nervous as hell, Graham. I can't lie to you.
I'm not crazy nervous. I don't know why. I'm sure nerves will come, but I'm not crazy nervous. I feel okay.
If you win this tonight and get it back to the crib for game 6, oh, baby.
That building will be on fire.
It will be unbelievable.
That building will be on fire on Thursday night if they win this game. If they win this game. If they somehow got this to game 7, if they somehow won the series, I don't think Coop and I, we would not sleep on Sunday night.
Yeah, I'd go an all-night binger.
It would be an all-nighter.
I would ask Brett Scott for PTO.
I think I would too. I think we would.
I don't think we'd get it allowed.
We would film something for Monday.
Yeah.
And take off.
I would.
At least a half day.
Yeah.
May I come in second half?
Yeah.
Let's
win
focus
tonight.
on tonight.
Let's win the night. Don't even want to talk about Game 7 or
Who
even
you
Game
got?
6.
Let's go.
Let us
DAL
go.
for the Mavs, BOS for the Celtics. Come on.
If you're ready for tip-off as well, type me down in the chat. We are about 2 minutes away from tip-off of Mavs Celtics Game 5. I can't remember the last time I've been this nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. It might have been the World Series.
Or the Astros series, because the World Series was never in doubt.
I was still nervous in the 9th inning. I've seen it before. Let's go, baby.
Not to that level.
If Coop will not curse the refs, Dallas will win. I'll try my best, Gustavo.
Luka had a good approach in Game 4 with the officials. I don't think he talked to him once, so.
I'll try my best.
Well, who do we got? We got Zach Zarba. Who are the blind mice tonight? Zach
Zarba, I believe. David Guthrie is another one.
How is he?
He's all right. Let me go look for sure.
Zarba's a decent lead official, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's no Tony Brothers.
Who will probably, in all likelihood, be in the building for Game 6.
Are you nervous? Type Y for yes, type in for no.
It's John Goebel and Billy Kennedy are the other two.
Are you nervous? Y for yes, in for no.
I'm typing my Ys. Tony Brothers is not doing
Not
tonight's
tonight,
game.
Probably Game 6. He will get one of the last 2 games if it goes 7.
You know, you hope it's Tony in Game 6 because that way you get Scotty in Game 7. They might put them both together, honestly. I mean, who knows, but...
Samuel says yes. Chico says no. Peter
Jayson,
says
first
yes.
F-bomb from Coop over under 2 minutes of the game.
I'll say it'll take more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hope.
Tab says yes. C-Mac, yes. Fit says no. Michael, yes. Confident or nervous but confident. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel good. I think if the Mavs play well, they will have a chance. I just want a chance in the fourth quarter tonight, Coop. On the road. That just have a chance late. In the first 3 games, you didn't really have much
right now. I can't lie to you.
Coop's in shambles, folks.
I'm in shambles.
Coop is not doing well. Buy this man a shot.
Help me.
Gregory says yes. Wasim and Gustavo. Wasim says no. Gustavo and Sanchez say yes. All right, come on, man.
Oh, brother.
Coop's not doing well. Are
I'm not.
Are you getting sick over there?
I'm not doing well.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to get sick, but I am not doing well.
Come on, man. We're about to get underway for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Do you think you'd be more or less nervous if it was 2-2?
More.
More?
Yeah.
Mavs are already out there, so waiting for the Celtics to break their huddle. Same starting 5 for Dallas: Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Jones Jr., P.J. Washington, and Daniel Gafford. For Boston, same starting 5 as well: Jrue Holiday, Derrick White, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Al Horford. It'll be Gafford and Horford to jump it up at center court.
Why not us?
Why not us? 48 minutes for the rest of our lives until Game 6. Here we go.
Let's go, Jaylen. Delay a game.
Yeah, give the ball to Zach. Is that Zarba throwing it up?
Here we go. At the TD Garden.
Game 5 about to be underway. It's a jam-packed TD Garden. Gafford and Horford to jump it up. Horford wins it. Jaylen Brown controls. Kicks it out. Derrick White on the left wing. White gets a screen. Kyrie fought through it. Got it over to Tatum. Inside pass to Holiday. Floater. Got the roll. 2-0 Boston. Derrick Jones bringing it across.
Interesting.
Defended by Al Horford. Oh, boy. Gets it to Luka on a wild pass. He's picked up by Jaylen Brown. Luka, step back 3. Wow. That went in and out twice. 2-0 Boston. Brown.
Yep.
Luka grabbed him. Don't need ticky-tack early fouls from Doncic after what happened in Game 3.
He cannot make a three-pointer. He's 0 for 15.
That went in and out twice.
And it looked good, too. Yeah, Brown just beat him.
Well, he went for the steal. When you go for the steal and whiff, you just got to let him go.
Yep.
Tatum side out of bounds, gets it to Brown. Thought about the 3, driving left, kicks it out. Horford back to Brown at the top of the key. Got the switch onto Gafford. Gafford got to sag off a bit. Brown's going to take a deep 3. No good. That's how you play that if you're Gafford. Here comes Luka the other way.
Wolf.
Get trailed. Call Wolf.
Oh my God.
How many times have they done that this series, Coop? No one calls that out.
I don't care if you can't hear it. Someone's got to signal something. The bench is right there.
Tatum driving, hanging, misses. That's Boston ball. Jesus Christ. Boston with more energy early, pretty clearly. More energy and just more intent.
Yep.
Tatum inbounds to Brown. Wide open catch and shoot 3. No good. Over the back on Holiday.
All right.
Just settle in, boys.
Go get a good shot here. Mavs are giving Jack Harlow sitting courtside.
Who?
Jack Harlow. Mavs are trying to go. They're letting Derrick Jones bring the ball up the court, which is interesting.
I've done that twice. Kyrie gets his first touch of the game, defended by Holiday. Getting booed, and they feel louder than the first 2 games. Gets a screen from Washington. Kyrie shoots a 3. No good. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound Horford. One and done.
I do not love where this team is at. It's early.
Holiday to Brown. Driving. Good defense by
Great
Gafford.
defense.
Tough fadeaway. No good. Rebound
That's
Washington.
Good defense
Good
there.
defense by Gaff.
Settle in.
Get something downhill going here. Luka gets the switch onto
That's what you
Horford.
want. Take him.
Luka, step
He
back. 3. No good.
He wants a 3 so bad.
He's got to stop shooting them, man. They're just not falling. White driving. Good defense by Washington. He gets it out to Brown to the top. Tatum driving left, kicks it out. Holiday. He'll put it on
Good
the deck.
close.
Luka cuts him off.
Oh, Luka.
Holiday.
Luka left Holiday wide open.
He cheated on the double. Washington brings it across. 4-0. No points, 2.5 minutes in for Dallas. Gafford to Washington. You gotta just go at Derrick White if you're PJ Washington. Good pass inside to Gafford. He gets doubled, kicks it out to Luka. Late clock, 5 on the clock, 4. Jones, late clock, 3, no good.
Go get the ball, PJ.
That's gonna be that's Dallas
us.
ball. That was gonna be out on
Wow.
Dallas. Derrick White tried to save it for some reason, couldn't. They have not had
Get a fucking shot, boys. Let's go.
They haven't had a quality look
No.
yet.
Nope, they haven't.
Luka inbounds.
There it is. Alley-oop.
Alley-oop to Derrick Jones. Mavs on the board.
Come on, baby. That's your first good shot. Let's go. Settle in.
Derrick White gets a screen from Horford. Over to Tatum. He'll take a 3 over Doncic. Air ball. Might have grazed the rim, but not close. Out of bounds. I'd let Tatum take 3s all night.
Yep.
Obviously, you got to contest, but 4-2 Boston. Kyrie brings it across. It's a double screen. Switch onto Tatum. Kyrie crosses, gets to his right hand, gets stripped by Holiday. Here come the Celtics. 2-on-2. Holiday lays it up and in.
He's got all 6.
Are we going to have another fucking Holiday game? That would be a joke.
Are we going to have another shitty Kyrie game?
He's been terrible. Luka brings it across. Hanging. Misses. Wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Gafford, that's a jump ball.
That's a jump.
Good work from Gafford to get a jump. Him and Horford will jump it up. Dallas has had one good offensive possession so far.
Yep. It ain't good, Graham. It ain't good. They have not played well.
Luckily, the defense has been decent. You've held them to 6 points in almost 4 minutes.
You just have to.
Gafford and Horford will jump it up in the Mavericks offensive zone.
Gaff's got to win this tip.
Got to. You got to start getting quality looks. Lively will check in at the next dead ball. That was he threw that right to Horford. The Celtics won the tip. That was a terrible toss. Derrick White hands it off. Brown thought about the 3, slips, driving, kicks it into the corner. Tatum, pump fake, he'll drive.
Walk.
He kicks it out. Brown, he'll pump fake. Stripped
Go.
by Washington.
Go.
Got to get out and run.
3.
Washington
Oh, my God.
going to have to kick it out. Get it into the corner. Luka, Euro, passes
No
into the
way.
corner. Jones Jr., 3, long. Gafford, couldn't finish the follow-up.
You're not going to win the ball game if you don't make open shots.
Jesus, man. Horford, catch and shoot 3. You got to take a timeout. Timeout, Dallas. You're in trouble already. They can't make a shot. They're what, 1 for 8, I would guess? 1 for 8. You're in. I said it right before tip-off. You can't win this game in the first, but you can lose it. They're in trouble, man. Big trouble.
If you're not going to make your open shots, let's all just call it.
I mean, that's an all-world pass by Doncic.
Let's call it a game and go home.
That's an all-world pass by Doncic. Jones has just not made those shots in this series. Trouble, man. What's your concern levels?
15.
0 to 10, 10 being very concerned. 0 for 5 from 3 to start. I mean, Boston's only 4 for 10, 1 for 4 from 3.
They haven't played well.
No. Jaylen Brown's 0 for 4. Brown and Tatum are 0 for 6, and you're down 9-2 early. Now Kyrie and Luka are 0 for 4. They're not doing
I mean,
anything
Kyrie
new.
has been absolutely dog shit. Again.
Missed the open 3. Bad turnover. Luka's 0 for 3. I mean, you're not going to win with them playing like this.
I don't love where we're at.
I mean, how could you? You're playing like dog shit.
You have to come out of this timeout with a good possession.
Yeah.
If you don't, it might be
It's
over.
early, but this is concerning.
If you don't, it might be over.
Jake says we're lucky it's not 15-2. I don't disagree.
Well, you had a couple open shots you just missed.
Sure, but they have too.
They have as
Okay,
well.
15-5. 15-6. It's a shame Jones hasn't. I mean, I know it's not his job to score, but it's a shame he hasn't made more of these shots. They've basically just left him open. He hasn't taken advantage. Lively will check in. Do you think a second sub comes in?
Could be.
I wouldn't
Could be
be
Exum.
I wouldn't be shocked if they brought in someone for Jones.
Oh, man.
Not the start you needed.
I think my nervousness has turned into sadness.
I'm not there yet. Can we get to the paint? They have not shown much of a willingness to get downhill at all. They had the one alley-oop, and Luka got into the paint and got they sagged on they crashed on him, and he kicked it to the corner, and Jones missed a 3. And Gafford, I thought Gaff got pushed in the back on that follow-up attempt, but he's still got to get that to go.
The Mavs got to win these next couple of minutes.
You can't let this balloon to double digits.
Yeah, they got to win these next couple of minutes pretty convincingly in order to get back in here. Every basket just feels so big when you're in an elimination game.
You're just not getting good looks offensively.
At all, man.
Celtics, they came in dialed in. They're dialed in. You can tell. They're dialed in on the defensive end. Got to get more out of your 2 stars, man. A lot more.
A lot more.
Kyrie gets it to Washington, who brings it across. Yeah, Josh Green's in the game for Jones. So Lively and Jones.
Almost turned it over.
Yep. Lively sets a screen, double screen for Doncic. They're going to call a foul away from the ball.
I'm so nervous.
Got to string together a few good minutes, man.
Yep.
Doncic inbounds to Lively.
You have got to find a good shot somehow.
Luka defended by Tatum. He's cooked him in this series. I mean, this should just be an ISO all day. Yep. Crosses him, gets into the paint, pump fake,
and one.
Goes up with foul, and one. Every time he gets Tatum on him, he's got to attack.
Yep.
Tatum cannot defend Luka Doncic.
Hasn't all series.
It has been proven the entire series.
You've got to attack, man. Lucas, he's trying to encourage his teammates, get the bench involved.
Look, at the end of the day, it feels worse than it is.
Of course.
You make this, it's a 4-point game. 4-point game. Here we go. Defense has been fine. I mean, the Horford 3 is really the only notable breakdown.
Yep.
Tatum up top. Gets it inside to Holiday. Corner to Horford. Kicks it out to White. Hangs. They're going to get a foul. It's going to go to the line for 2. I think Lively on the hip.
Mavs are going to that little half man, half zone set again, which I don't love.
Also, if you're Lively there, make Derrick White make that tough pull-up. Don't just ticky-tack.
Or trail him and try to block it.
Block from behind, yeah. Oh, I think Porzingis is checking in. The crowd's on their feet.
Yep.
I don't know what else it would be. He is.
All right.
Porzingis in for Horford. We'll see how effective he is.
Will he go nuclear?
I hope not.
Me too.
First free throw from Tatum is good. 10-5. Porzingis had 20 in Game 1, 12 in Game 2. Did not play in the last 2 games.
18 of those in the second half in Game 1, or in the first half.
Yeah. White makes both. KP chance at the TD Garden, 11-5. Kyrie brings it across.
Get good shots, man.
I've gone to this double screen a lot. Kyrie gets a wide open 3, can't make it.
He's a joke.
He's been terrible.
He's a joke, man. Can't make open threes.
Brown driving, hanging, scoring. Probably should have been an and one.
He can't make a shot in this series.
Even the game he scored 35, it took 28 shots. I mean, it's not like he shot 65% or something. Luka on the right block, backing down Holiday. Kicks it out. Green, catch and shoot 3, need it, got it.
Come on, Josh. That's huge.
One of their bench wing guards has to be able to make shots.
They need to. The Celtics have to respect that.
That's a push off on Derrick White. No call. Holiday on the left baseline. Defended by Green. Gets past him. That's terrible defense by Josh. Luckily, Holiday missed the bunny. Get a good shot here. 13-8. Oh my God. Go get the ball, someone. Washington to Doncic. Gets it to Green. Back to Doncic.
Nice. Come on,
Josh
Josh. Knock it
Green,
down
catch
again.
and shoot 3.
Let's
It's
go,
good.
Josh.
Josh Green, 2 threes early. Here we go.
Come on.
2-point ball game. It was Exum last game. Josh Green early tonight. One of these guys has to contribute. Tatum gets the switch onto Lively. Lively makes him go left. He beats him. Good help defense by Washington. That's a tie ball.
They called
Let's go,
it. They called
PJ.
it.
Blocked at the rim. It's a tie-up.
What a block by PJ Washington.
Yep. That is a great play. That's been pretty consistent. When Lively's gotten that switch, he's forced Tatum to go left, and they've played good help defense on it.
That's us?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Catch and shoot 3 from White. Good. They're 0 for 3 on jump balls tonight. First game, and then the next, or at the start of the game, and then the next 2 on tie-ups. But that's a turn to a 3. It's just a kick in the dick, man. Josh Green, he thought about it again. Washington, he'll fire from 3. Long. One and done. Brown, driving, kicks it out. Tatum thought about the 3. He'll kick it out. Porzingis, he misses a 3. Can't get a rebound. Hauser saves it. They're getting every loose ball, Coop. They want it more right now.
Yep. I think
they
that's
want
clear.
it more right now. Tatum, he'll fade away from 13. In and out. Rebound Doncic. Porzingis looks fine to me early.
He looks
He's
all
moving
right.
around, fighting for rebounds. Luka to Washington. Pump fakes. Gets it to Kyrie. Oh, he had Lively. Pulls up. Alley-oop to Lively. Why not just shoot that? Kicks it out. Doncic with 6 on the clock. Good pass to Kyrie. Shoot the fucking ball, Kyrie. Alley-oop to Lively, finally. Is he going to be scared to shoot now? I mean,
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Timeout Joe Mazzulla.
God almighty.
I mean, Kyrie's got to wake the fuck up. I mean, come on, man. You get past your guy and you're wide open for 15, that's a shot all day, unless it's a true alley-oop to Lively, which it wasn't. Luckily, the second one was.
He's on a milk carton again, man. He's on a fucking milk carton again.
Credit to the Mavs, though. They weathered the early storm, 16-13, after being down 9-2.
It feels so much bigger than a 3-point lead.
Yeah, it really does. Really does. Chatsports.com/Luka T. Get yourself a Luka Doncic t-shirt right now. Coop will get that link in the chat for you guys. Chatsports.com/Luka T. Represent number 77 today. Yeah, I mean, look, it feels lucky that this is the score.
Absolutely.
I mean, and the reason is Boston's 6 for 16. I mean, they're not shooting the ball that well. Dallas 5 for 15. So neither team has come out and shot it great.
Porzingis is in. You predicted he was going to play. I said he was going to sit.
Yeah. I mean, it would just be insane to say, he's fully available and then not play him when you're trying to close out a series. I understood in Game 4. You're kind of playing with house money at that point, but that's the only time you can do that. If he's truly available, you got to play him. Got to play him.
You must.
I will say this, and yes, they have weathered the storm. You got to get more of these loose balls, man.
Yeah, you're getting out hustled in this game. I think that's absolutely
I mean,
fair
even
to say.
on the 2 jump balls you got, then you got your ass beat on the jump balls.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You're down 3. You're down 3. You're getting beat to every loose ball. You're 0 of 3 on jump balls. I mean, you're lucky to be where you're at.
Yeah, no question. Kyrie is 0 for 3. I mean, Josh Green just too massive.
It doesn't get bigger than that. He leads the team in scoring
cannot
right now.
undervalue those 2 shots. I mean,
is he going to be the guy tonight that steps up from the bench?
If he's going to make shots, he's going to have to. He might play 25, 30 minutes if he's hitting shots. Wouldn't shock me if he played Derrick Jones minutes and Jones really plays bench minutes.
That wouldn't shock me either, man. I mean, it is no time like the present to start making shots. So
look, the reality is, if you're going to have a chance to win this series, at least one of your bench guards is going to have to make shots.
They're going to have to play above their level.
Exum did it last game. I mean, you could argue Josh Green's already given you more offensively than you would expect tonight. So
yeah,
I'm serious. I mean, if he scores, if he got to 10 points, you would be thrilled. He's already at 6. So. Oh, good response, though. That was a good timeout from Jason Kidd. Good substitutions, clearly.
Yep.
Green gets in, hits those shots. So
Joe Mazzulla took one of his own.
Yeah, we'll see how they respond here. Nice to see Porzingis miss that first shot because he's been hot early in these games when he's played.
Yes, it was.
He's been hot early in these series. I mean, Tatum and Brown are 1 for 9 early.
And they're up.
Yeah, you got to get your teeth into this game.
Also, on that Derrick White 3, I know it was off a tip-off. Zach Zarber set a screen on P.J. Washington.
Joke. Shocker. Well, he also threw the second jump ball right to Horford.
He threw it right to him.
It was horrible.
Go get a stop here, eh?
Be nice. Stop and score.
Maxi Kleber in the game.
For P.J. Washington. So it's your starting backcourt, and then Green, Kleber, and Lively. White takes another 3. Long. Good rebound, Maxi. Here we go. Luka bringing it across. Boston 6 for 17. Dallas 5 for 15. Neither team shooting it well early. Sam Hauser in the game defending Luka. Luka drives left. Step back, one-legged fade is good. 1-point game. He can get that whenever he wants on Hauser. Tatum gets the switch onto Lively. Porzingis now has the switch on Kyrie. I would expect him to just rise and fire here. Puts it down.
Ooh. I thought Green got him clean.
Don't think you can use a challenge this early.
Nope.
Let's see. Let's do what they've done all series and show the play before. It's like I appreciate watching Luka go to work, but I don't need a...
That was also an offensive foul on Luka, but that's neither here nor there.
No replay on the Josh Green foul. Shocker. Porzingis misses the first.
All right. The Mavs are clearly making an effort to try to hunt Porzingis on the other end, by the way.
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
I think that's one thing Kyrie was doing when he passed those 2 passes to Lively.
Yeah.
Which I understand, but it's also like, dude, if you're wide open, you have to shoot the ball. Makes the second. 2-point game, 17-15. Doncic brings it across on Brown. It's a screen from Washington, who's already back in. Luka fades away from 18, long. Who did Washington check in for? Josh Green?
Yep.
That's a quick trigger on Green, who's giving you good minutes. White driving baseline, misses the floater, rebound Doncic. Luka, the screen from Lively. Yeah.
No!
Yeah, he moved. I thought it was a moving screen.
I thought he was set, man, but maybe he wasn't.
I don't think he quite got there. He's still leaning. It's close. I think part of that's on Luka. He's got to wait. See, he's just not. It's close. What's annoying though is that they don't call that evenly at all.
No.
They just decide when they call it. Can't be wasting possessions like that, man.
Green right back in.
Green back in, Lively out. Is that 2 on D-Live? No, it's just 1. I guess Gafford's probably back in too, unless they're playing small.
Exum in. They are. They're going small.
Yeah, they're going small.
First time this series, basically.
Maxey at the 5. Brown going to take a 3 over Luka. No good. Got to get a rebound, man. They are out hustling you right now. Jrue Holiday's smallest guy in the court got his hand on that. Tatum driving, layup is good. You got to bring more, man. What a pass by Doncic. Green into the corner. Exum over to Kleba. Back to Exum. Oh my God. I'd almost shoot that, Dante.
He should shoot it right now.
He still should.
There he is.
He will. He'll shoot the 3. It's good! Leave Dante out there. He's making you pay. 19-18. Holiday. Gets it to Hauser. That was a travel.
Oh, my God.
Holiday. Yep. It's good offense. Extra pass to Jaylen Brown for the dunk. Luka bringing it across. And hounded by Jaylen Brown. Trap. Get it to Maxey. Good pass to Dante, who brings it out.
There's nowhere to go.
Exum driving, kicks it out. Kleba, 3. Way short. Not even close.
Even fucking close, man.
Holiday. To Hauser. That's a contested 3. He makes it. That's a 6-point swing. You miss a wide open 3, they make a contested 1. Doncic brings it across. Turns it over. 2 on 3, alley-oop. Oh, my gosh. Jaylen Brown comes down, goes back up, lays it in.
It's an 8-point game in
just like that, it's an 8-point game in about 26 seconds. 7-0 run in a minute. Oh, my God, dude. Washington turns it over. Tatum lays it up and in. I mean, is Jason Kidd just going to sit here and watch this?
You have to now.
Jesus Christ. 9-0 run in what, a minute 20?
Yep.
Luka kicks it out. Kleba, catch and shoot 3. Not get him out of the game, Coop. Kleba can't shoot.
They just lost the game in a minute and a half, man.
They might have just lost the series in a minute. What a fucking collapse at the end of this quarter. 3-second differential. Tatum going to control at the top. Step back 3 over Luka. No good. Rebound Washington. I mean, just not going to get a shot here? Okay.
They just lost the
They
game
caught
in a
that
minute and a half.
rebound with 4 seconds left and didn't even look to go get a shot off. 9-0 run to end the quarter. They've been so fucking bad ending these quarters, Coop.
They just lost the game in a minute and a half.
Not ready to go that far, but they might have.
Wow.
5 turnovers that quarter for Dallas. Boston had 0. You're not going to win that way. That's bad, man. Luka and Kyrie are a combined 2 for 9. Scoreless quarter for Kyrie Irving. Him and P.J. Washington scoreless.
It was a B- quarter until there was a minute and a half left on the clock. Now it's an F.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they score over 25. You don't even score 20. So defense F, offense F. This has killed them the whole series, Coop. These runs happen too fast for Boston.
Yep.
They can't.
A 9-0 run in a minute and a half.
Yeah, I mean, it's too fast. Like, you have to find a way to stop the bleeding, and they have not been able to do it the entire series. It's been a problem the entire fucking series, man. Someone in the chat, we just need to get to halftime. Yeah, if you're down 20 at halftime, you're done. You got to cut this to 5 at halftime, man. You got to win this second quarter. Period. Point blank. Got to win this quarter. And what the fuck is Kid doing taking Josh Green out that fast? It's the only guy making shots.
Yeah, I don't get Kid's rotation there at all.
That's stupid, man. And I know I was calling for going to a small lineup, but not when you've gotten back into the game. Like, why did they do that? And Kleba, 2 wide open threes. I've seen enough. Like,
he should not be on the floor.
I would not play him the rest of the night.
No.
What a disaster, man.
It doesn't get worse than that.
I mean, you had 5 turnovers. They had 0. That's the game right now. You're getting out rebounded. You have more turnovers. They're shooting 44%. You're shooting 35%. I mean, you're losing every category.
You were 90 seconds away from getting away with the shitty quarter.
Yep.
And you let that
They
happen.
have 8 assists. You have 4 assists. I mean, outside of about a 3-minute chunk where Josh Green hit a couple of threes where the defense collapsed on Luka, the Mavs just played a terrible quarter offensively. God, what a brutal end to that quarter, man. You just can't let that happen. Yes, ESPN. Let's interview Derrick Jones Jr. at the end of the quarter because he's had a huge impact on this game so far.
No one else wanted to do it.
Put Keefe up there. Washington brings it across.
What is this lineup?
It's Exum, Jones, Washington, Kyrie, and Lively. I mean, is Kid trying to lose this series?
What are we doing?
And they just basically turned it over. 5 on the shot clock, way back in the backcourt. Jones driving. I mean, that was a miracle. Absolute miracle they just scored there. What the fuck is Jayson Kidd
what is
doing?
this lineup?
I don't. He's done some pretty indefensible stuff in this series. Like, even if this works, it's like, what are you trying here? Is this just your ultra defense lineup?
Clearly
Hauser,
not.
wide open
They
3.
give up a
good.
wide fucking open 3 to Sam Hauser. I mean, this game's over.
I mean, Jason Kidd is just, I don't know what he's doing, Coop.
I think he's lost you the series in this.
You could argue the coaching's been a massive factor in this series.
It's a
massive.
fact.
Kyrie gets a screen, driving, finger roll. That was filthy. About a 5-foot finger roll, all net. He better get the fuck going, Coop, and fast.
And fast. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
31-22. Luka at the scorer's table.
Nice. So is Porzingis. They going to go away from Lively again?
I hope not. Good defense by Lively on Tatum. Into the corner. Brown, 3. It's a late contest by Washington. It's a late contest by Washington, man.
I think you're done.
You're in big trouble, that's for sure. Kyrie driving, lays it up, missed another layup. How many layups has that fucking guy missed this series, Coop? I bet it's close to 10. It's It's layups.
Yeah. No, I know.
You're known for being the best finisher for your size in NBA history, and you can't make a motherfucking layup. Am I wrong? It's unbelievable.
I wish you were. I wish you were.
I mean, how does he miss that? He made the crazy one a second ago, then point blank at the rim, he just shoves it long. Doncic back in. Jaylen Brown 3, way off. That was
Surprised they got the rebound.
a complete brick. Kyrie to Washington. He'll pull up from 3. Long.
It's a fucking stupid shot.
Lively. Kicks it out. Luka. He could have gotten the foul. Luka thought about the 3. Now he'll rise over Porzingis. No good. He's missed 17 threes in a row. 17 in a row for Doncic from 3.
Really?
Don't act like a tough guy, Porzingis. We all know you're not. He's anything but.
It's a flop.
I mean, yeah, he's hooking Washington. I mean, it's a foul, but come on, man. I'll tell you this, though. The Mavs they're on the verge of getting boat raced by 30.
It might be a 30-point game. Oh, this is a great matchup.
Porzingis on Kyrie.
Yeah, why would you help?
Kyrie. It's a screen from Lively. Get Kleba out of my fucking game. I don't care if they lose by 30. I want it to be with Maxi Kleba.
Jesus
on the floor.
Christ.
Gets it inside to Kleba. Makes a layup.
Surprised he made it.
Well, it only took a double team from 35 feet from the basket. Brown. That's good defense. Tatum. He gets caught. Gets it to Holiday at the free throw line. Back to Tatum, posting up on Kyrie. Lively's got to help that, man.
Late whistle.
Late whistle after Tatum airballs a layup. I mean, I don't know, man. That was not a lot. Tatum to the line for two. Makes the first. Mavs 3 for 14 from 3, Coop.
Story of the series, basically.
Luka and Kyrie 0 for 5. Your starters are 0 for 9 from downtown. 0 for 9. Your leading scorer is still Josh Green with 6 points. You're almost halfway through the second quarter. I mean, that is...
Luka and Kyrie weren't ready to go.
Nope. Jason Kidd's going to keep Maxi Kleba in this game. Kyrie, pull up 3 off the screen. Finally makes one. Needed that one. Cuts it to 11. You got to get this. Got to chip away. Holiday, he'll take a 3. That's good.
It might be the Celtics night, man.
Kyrie splits the double. I guess a whistle was way earlier.
They called a foul.
Is it in the shot or before?
Before.
I mean, why is Kleba playing, Coop, if he's not going to go contest that Holiday 3? Watch this. It's late. It's a late contest. I mean, get him the fuck out of the game, Jason. It's 4-on-5 offensively, and he's not impacting the game defensively. Get him out. Jones, catch and shoot 3. Good. Back-to-back threes for the Mavs. Derrick Jones all of a sudden has 7 points. Leads you in scoring. Tell you what, you're not going to win if he and Josh Green are your point scorers.
I mean, Maxi Kleba being in the game is coaching malpractice.
It's a joke. Tatum. I mean, just completely puts Maxi in a blender there for a layup.
Get him out of the fucking game, Jason.
He has no feel. No feel for the game right now. Jones driving, hanging, and that's got to be a foul, and it is. Tell you what, if you're having to play through Derrick Jones, you're in trouble.
You're in fucking trouble. I think Kidd's had a really good postseason as far as coaching adjustments go. He has been outclassed by Joe Mazzulla and then some.
And I get it. Mazzulla's got probably more to work with, but come on, man. You are getting your ass. You still have not found an adjustment in this series for how they're defending your centers. Still, we're 5 games in, man. It's like, I don't know.
Nobody at the scores table, so Kleber's going to stay in. Of course, Jones misses the free throw.
Fucking Christ, man. The Kidd haters have a lot of ammunition after this series, man. A lot of ammunition. Second free throw from Jones. It's good. He's got 8. Leads your team in scoring. I mean, one of Luka or Kyrie is going to have to get going, period. You're down 12. You probably should be down 20.
Yep.
Tatum switched on to Lively. I mean, what is Maxi doing? He jumped a week early.
He is a joke.
How does Jason Kidd not understand he can't play right now? He contested that shot a week early. I mean, he wasn't even going up yet, and he jumped. Watch this. Look how early he jumps. He's not even.
God.
That's awful. Get him out. He's not. The ball is at his knee, and he's contesting that.
How can Kid not see this?
I mean, it's actually, this is embarrassing for Kid to keep him in this long. I mean, you cannot defend it. You cannot. He's finally out of the game. Gafford back in. Tatum completes it. 15-point game.
Just like that.
It's now or never, man. You got 7 minutes to have a chance in the second half because it very well could be over at halftime. Luka driving, hanging, misses the layup, got fouled.
Why not use the fucking backboard?
Late whistle. Big trouble, man. Big lead trouble.
I mean, he left Maxi Kleber in the game 5 minutes too long.
How has Josh Green still only played 6 minutes tonight? That tells me, you know what that tells me, Coop? You have preset rotations and you are not willing to go away from them. Good coaches don't do that, man.
Nope.
Josh Green comes in and it'd be one thing if he made a couple, but they're all net. Wide, that's what his job is offensively, to make open threes off the double for Luka and Kyrie. He does it. You know what he does? He gets rewarded by sitting his ass on the bench for, it's been about a quarter now. I mean, what is Kid doing?
Jason Kidd is, I believe, cost the Mavs this game.
It's unbelievable.
I believe he's cost the Mavs this game.
Just no feel, man. No feel.
Kid really fucked him.
Wow.
I mean, how do you keep him in the game after he got cooked the first 2 times and missed 2 wide open threes?
If he's not making threes, Scoop, he better be dominant.
He better be clamps.
And he's not tonight. He's had some good moments in this playoff run defensively, no question. But he's been beaten multiple times now. Tatum spun around him in an ISO, easy layup. Got the switch onto Tatum, tries to play help after Tatum drives past Lively, Coop. Jumps a week early. Tatum gets the end one. I mean, he doesn't have good feel around. Get him out. It's not hard. I'm sorry.
How can he not feel the game or anybody else on the bench?
If Luka and Kyrie, who are 4 of 13, shit the bed and you lose, okay. Right. But leaving a deep role player out there because you like him is a fucking joke.
I mean, it is malpractice.
It's indefensible.
No, it is. It absolutely is indefensible.
You're obviously not going to fire a coach after making the finals, but he has been terrible this series. He just has. I'm sorry.
And what's a damn shame is I think he's been really good in the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. He has
still not have a plan to attack how they're defending your centers 4.5 games in. It's been the same game plan from Missoula. Figure it out.
I mean,
and to state the obvious, if Luka and Kyrie don't get going,
none
of this matters. Yeah. But control what you can control if you're the coach. Hey, our bench big is playing like dog shit. We're not going to play him anymore. It's pretty simple.
Or is it?
Apparently not. Josh Green has his best shooting substitution in 2 rounds.
And you don't see him.
And you take him out super early, and you haven't seen him since. It's unbelievable. Luka to the line for 2.
Probably won't make both.
That's correct, because he missed the first one.
Yeah. Sometimes you just know. They're done, man.
They had their cute 40-point win in Game 4, and just, that was good enough, I guess. Missed them both.
Yeah. No shock.
Unbelievable.
Starting 5 in for the Mavs.
Holiday driving. Good contest by Gafford. Go.
Had Jones on the alley-oop. Didn't want it.
Gafford setting a screen. Gets the switch onto Hauser. Luka over to Kyrie. Catch and shoot wide open 3. Not even close. Gafford offensive rebound.
Loses it out of bounds.
You know why? Because Derrick Jones ran right into him and got injured in the process. Holding his head.
Oh, man.
It's going to stay in. It's just comical. Another wide open 3 from Kyrie, by the way. Wide open, uncontested. Not even close. I mean, it's offline. Washington. Alley-oop to Gaff. Good pass. Got to start getting stops, man. Talking multiple. 4 out of 5, stuff like that. Got to get this under 10 by halftime. Holiday into the corner. Hauser, left wide open, drops the pass. That would have been a wide open 3.
That's how you get a stop.
Yeah. Only chance is if Boston barfs over itself. Do you think both your centers have played with decent energy?
Yeah, but except you went with Maxi Kleber for 3 minutes at the 5 for no reason.
It's a fucking idiot. Kyrie driving, passes up on the layup, hands it off to Gafford. Probably a good idea because he can't make layups.
He can't make layups.
11-point game.
It's a joke.
This sucks because they have not played close to their best in this series.
Nope.
Brown up top. Holiday over to Tatum. Good pass inside to Jrue. Oh, great pass to Derrick White. 3, no good. And Kyrie tips it to Sam Hauser. Just grab the ball. Easy layup for Tatum.
Fuck Kyrie Irving.
He's been absolutely horrendous. He could have caught that rebound, Coop, and he tipped it right to Sam Hauser. Right to him. Just grab the ball, you fucking idiot. Kyrie on Hauser. I'm sure he won't get past him. Oh, he traveled, and they didn't call it. Over to Washington. He'll drive. PJ. Oh, my God. He missed the dunk and in midair laid it in. I don't know what that was, but it worked.
Jrue got the ball, it looked like.
48-37.
Yeah, no one picks up Holiday.
Holiday.
He's going to go full court, easy.
Oh, he's missed 2 layups. Oh, you have Jones slashing. Jones lays it in. He's been damn good. He has 10 points. 9-point game.
Oh, look. Joe Mazzulla knows when to take a timeout.
All right, come on. Will one of your 2 stars make a fucking impact tonight? Your role players have actually been decent. Jones has 10. And Josh Green, nowhere to be found. Take Kyrie's ass out and put him
Kyrie
in.
on the fucking bench.
I'm
serious. Yeah, me too.
Take his ass out.
Put Kyrie on the fucking bench, man.
By the way, Green and Exum combined 3 for 3, 9 points. Nowhere to be found. Can't play him. God damn, kid is infuriating sometimes. I mean, it feels miraculous this is 9 points. Does it not?
Oh, it absolutely does.
Like, if you're Boston in that huddle, you're like, how are we only down 9? Or up 9?
If you want a Luka Doncic tee on sale, go to chatsports.com/Luka tee, courtesy of our friends at Fanatics. All sizes available. Get one for a late Father's Day present, maybe a 4th of July present if you're into that. The link is in the comments and the description and the live chat of today's show. It's chatsports.com/Luka tee. Go get yourself one today.
I really do think Kid had preconceived rotations tonight.
Josh Green should be in for Kyrie for the rest of the half.
At least for a little bit. I mean, he's clearly been better. Crazy as that sounds. He's outscored Kyrie in a third of the minutes. Think about that. Oh, gosh. Luckily, you're down 9. You got 5 minutes left in the half. you haven't played well at all. If you can put together a few good minutes here, you can get back into this game. It's still there. It is still there.
How have you not played the Luka Kyrie Exum lineup more than 3 minutes? Jason Kidd has been awful in this game.
He really has. Sub for Mavs Dubs, trying to get back into this. Let's get to 28,500. Let's get to 28,500. If the season ends tonight, we'll start our off-season coverage tomorrow.
I hope not, but it's.
I hope not, but if Jason has anything to say about it, that will probably happen. Oh, by the way, I have a KG update.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Like a legit one?
Seems legit. I'll tell you after the game.
Might need to text you.
I'll message you real quick.
Okay.
We'll talk. All right, come on, man.
Or was I on the right path of thinking?
This is actually a positive update.
Is it?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
You have a chance.
Look, it's one thing for Kyrie to not. Luka's got to be better than this, too. Just does. Like.
Luka's missed his last 17 threes.
If he's 0 for 3 tonight, yep, 17 threes in a row. Just get downhill, man. It is what it is. Mavs starting 5 still out there. So is Boston starting 5.
Kyrie does
or
not
no,
deserve
except
to
for
be on
Sam
the floor.
Hauser. I agree. Jaylen Brown, good strip by Derrick Jones. Tell you what, after that first few minutes,
gotten it
Jones
together.
has been very good. Horford to inbound. 6 on the clock.
Left Sam Hauser. Oh, my God.
Gets it into Derrick White. He'll catch and shoot 3. No good. Guess who's fighting for a rebound? Sam Hauser. Pump fakes. He'll take a 3. Short. Good board. Luka, go. Need a basket here.
I think he's going to try to hit a 3 here.
It's a switch onto Holiday. Screen from Gafford. Oh, you got Gafford. Gets knocked out of bounds. 8 on the clock.
It does not feel like you should be up or down 9.
No, it doesn't. Take advantage, man.
Yep.
Take advantage.
8 seconds on the shot clock here.
Luka gets it into
Shoot the
Washington.
ball.
Drives past. Pump fakes. Lays it up and in. Good move by. Oh!
Did he walk? He probably walked. I thought he did.
When?
I don't know.
I gotta be honest. That was not a travel. He did not shuffle his pivot foot. Jaylen Brown driving. Good
Push.
contest by Gafford. I mean, they've missed a few in a row here. You've got to score. Luka behind the back. 12-foot fadeaway
He can't
short.
make fuck.
He's just not.
Can't make
Can't make
anything.
a shot. You're not taking advantage of them not scoring right
Nope.
now. White to Hauser to Brown. Gets it to Horford on the left baseline. Gafford defending him tight. Horford driving.
Okay.
Puts it on the deck and scores over Gaff. Jesus, I mean, Luka can't even fucking dribble right now. And then he throws it out of bounds. Your 2 stars have just not shown up, Coop.
No.
They have not shown up at all. It's sad because you've actually gotten a good role player game tonight, and your 2 main guys have not delivered. Not a good look for them to not show up, man, those 2 guys.
How do you just completely shit the bed, man?
They're 4 for 14 combined. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know who took a timeout, but someone did.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
And they still have not gone back to Josh Green. I don't get it.
Or Exum.
I mean, that tells me that's a coach who has no feel.
Yeah. Agreed.
Disappointing. Got 3 minutes to try and cut into this lead.
My guess is not.
I mean, you had about a 2 or 3 minute stretch there where you had a chance. They
Yep.
weren't scoring, and you just didn't take advantage of it. .310 left in the quarter. Oh, hey, Josh Green's
look.
back. Holy shit.
For the one guy who's actually playing well, too.
Yeah, let's get Jones out again. God, Jayson has no field tonight, dude. It's actually embarrassing.
It's pretty sad, man.
Tatum, backdoor pass to Holiday. Luka gets lost again. And Luka's just, this is a bad look, man. Pretty bad look. I mean, is anyone going to do anything? They're just standing around here. What is this? Washington turns it over. Loose ball. Guess who wins it? Boston. 2-on-2. Brown lays it up and in.
You're done.
Call a timeout, Jayson.
You're done.
And kid just lets it happen. Hands in his pockets. Doesn't care. It's just a joke. Washington into the corner. Green. Catch and shoot three. He's 3 for 3 from
You
downtown.
should probably fucking play him!
He'll take him out of the fucking game. What a dumbass Jayson Kidd is. He's the only guy who is shooting the ball well, and Jayson wouldn't fucking play him. No feel. No feel. I just can't believe Kidd's ineptitude, Coop. Totally inept.
I mean, how the motherfuck does Jayson not feel the game out?
I'm serious. I think Green should start the second
He should,
half.
but he won't.
I don't know who you start him for, because Jones has been good too, but
Washington? Kyrie? I know he won't.
You're not going to bench Kyrie, but
I know.
P.J. Washington in 19 minutes tonight, 2 points, 3 rebounds. I mean, I don't know, man. At least play him more. Like, I don't get it. He's got 9 points in 8 minutes. I mean, you're finally getting good Josh Green, and you won't play him.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
2 minutes left. Got to try everything you can to get this under 10. Luka defending Tatum. Pretty good defense. Kicks it out. Brown.
Why did TJ not fucking contest the three? He just stood there and let him shoot it.
I don't know why he came over to help. The defense was fine.
He just stood there and let him shoot it. Game's over, man.
Kyrie. Guess what? He missed another layup. It didn't even hit the rim, Coop. Missed another layup. Didn't even hit the rim. Brown. Working baseline. Gets to the paint. Kicks it out. Derrick White 3. Good. Down 18.
You lost. You just lost the game.
End of quarters, they just collapsed, both quarters. I mean, these runs have just been too much. They have not slowed them down. Luka lays it up and in. 1 minute left. Tatum up top. Passes inside. Out to Derrick White. Kyrie saves it right to Jaylen Brown. That should not have
even
reset.
when he does something right,
Why
he
did
does
that
something
possession reset? How does that shot clock reset there?
Because Kyrie had possession of the ball.
That is questionable at best.
No, he did.
He's diving out of bounds.
That's still possession of the ball.
I mean, that's possession?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. That's pretty, that's pretty.
I mean, Kyrie, he should have just taken
throw
it out.
throw it into the front court, right?
Yeah.
Worst case, they're gonna have to chase it down and reset it. Not saying it was a good play, but resetting possession there, I think is questionable. Brown to the line for 2. 3 Boston games for Kyrie. Shit the bed in all 3. Brown missed the first. If that guy could make a free throw, you probably would have gotten swept. Oh, look, game 4 is a blowout, so probably not, but still. Point remains. Second free throw for Jaylen Brown is good. 61-44. You gave up 61 points in this half. Luka to Washington, catch and shoot 3. No good. He's been terrible, too. Your top 3 scorers have been just god-awful.
You're going to go down 20 here, and you're done.
Nothing like losing a closeout game in a half. Tatum, step back 3. Good.
Yep. They might lose by 40.
Pretty sad to go out like this, man. Luka, driving, hanging, scoring. Go to the line for a 3-point play.
Awesome, man.
What a just disastrous showing by the Mavs, man. Absolute disaster.
Yep.
0 for 3 at the free throw line. Missed again. Pritchard from half court. I expect this to go in. It did.
Oh, that's awesome.
That might be the greatest call of my life.
I mean, everyone knew that was going in.
Wow.
It's over.
Yep.
It is over.
I mean, Pritchard's a fucking G League player, and he's hit 2 half-court shots in this series. It's actually a joke.
I mean, they folded. They completely and utterly folded.
They were down
They're down 1.
48-39, what, with about 5 minutes left in that quarter?
Yeah.
And they just completely collapsed.
I'll be back.
All right, let us know who the Mavs should sign this offseason. This game's over. Name a player the Mavs should sign. Good Strong says trade Kyrie. They're not going to trade him, but this has been an ugly showing, man, in the finals. Quite frankly, an average playoff run for him. LeBron. Yeah, not a good shooting game for Luka. When he's missing free throws, you know the shot's off. 0 for 3 at the line. Or 1 for 3 at the free throw line, excuse me. I misspoke when I said 0 for 3. 1 for 3. Celtics have 2 turnovers. You have 8. Man, just an abysmal showing. Just an abysmal showing, man. Trade Luka. Yeah, okay. I think he's got the most trade value of any player in the NBA, except for maybe Wemby. Hate this moment, but love where we're heading. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say stuff like that, but the West isn't getting easier, man. I wouldn't bet on the Mavs to make the finals next year. I mean, if you're saying the field or the Mavs, I'm easily taking the field. Put Hardaway in, hope for a spark. Yeah, this might be the one spot you play him. Hope he catches fire, but I mean, 21 at the half, you're not overcoming that, man. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to overcome it, man. You're just not. You're just not. Family Guy clip says you suck. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else, but oh gosh. Yeah, Family Guy, I'm kicking you out, buddy. We'll see you, buddy. Yeah, it's beyond over. All right. Coop's back. I'm going to go take a break.
It was a hell of a season. You made it to the NBA Finals for the 3rd time in franchise history. When no one really expected you to do anything even late into January, you weren't expected to do anything whatsoever. It's been a good season, so that's cool, but this really fucking sucks right now, man. This really sucks. You're missing everything. You're losing all the 50-50 balls. You're 0 of 3 on jump balls. Peyton Pritchard makes a half-court buzzer beater, which you knew was going in. I mean, you quit. You quit in that second quarter. You were down 1 in this game. You were down 9. The Celtics missed a few shots, and you couldn't even get a good shot off. I think the Mavericks quit in the NBA Finals, and that's sad to say. Luka's 0 of 3 from the free throw line. He has 4 assists and 3 turnovers. I think it's sad what's occurred tonight. Congratulations to the Celtics, man. They were the best team. They had the expectations of winning the title basically since July of last year. And here they sit on June 17th, 24 minutes away from their 18th title, and they deserve it. They had the pressure on them all season. They were expected to win, and they're going to win it. So kudos and congrats to them. Is what it is. It really blows, but I mean, you're right. You're right. They didn't show up. Stephen A's fired up. He's saying the Mavs need to try in the second half. I mean, yeah, they do. Jason Kidd needs to be better with his rotations. Maxi Kleber cannot play. Josh Green and Dante Exum need to play. Those are the Exum, Green, and Lively should be the only three guys that come off the bench for you. Kleber shouldn't play again, man. But Kidd's been thoroughly outcoached in these 5 games in the finals, and that's concerning. I think he was outcoached in round 1 by Ty Lue. Mavs are just a better team. I think he had a really good series against OKC and obviously Minnesota. He has completely been outclassed by Joe Mazzulla in this series. Completely. It's one of the truest things I think Stephen A's ever said, to be honest. Oh, boy. That hurts. That hurts. You lost the NBA Finals because you didn't hustle. I could accept if they weren't playing bad and they were playing hard. They aren't even playing hard, man. And that's what frustrates me the most. They didn't even play hard in that half. And how can you not play hard in the NBA Finals, man? I've never seen a team quit in the NBA Finals before, but they did. They just did. It's pretty sad. It's pretty fucking sad. Maxey looks completely scared, Don. Completely. Eyes up, that's not true either. He's had a couple of bad games, but it is what it is. Pretty shitty right now. Unbiased, that's probably pretty damn true. Probably pretty damn true. Obviously, I'm a Mavs fan for life. I did not expect him to completely no-show and roll over. I did not expect him to roll over. Stephen A. was getting at the Mavs and saying they need to at least try in the second half. And you know what? It's the first time all series I've agreed with Stephen A. Well, because they didn't try in the first. They didn't play hard.
I mean, they definitely did not match Boston.
I don't think they played hard. You're down 21 at the half, man. It's pretty fucking embarrassing what you did.
Yeah. And look, clearly Luka has not been good tonight, but for Kyrie in 2.5 games in Boston to just not show up, it's pretty embarrassing.
It's really, yeah.
And look, I'm not going to be one of these guys like, oh, trade Kyrie, whatever. I will say this. I don't know if he's a great long-term number 2 with Luka.
Well, that's why you only signed him to a 2+1.
Okay, sure. I'm just saying, like, my point is like, I don't know, someone in the chat earlier was like, well, it's been a great run. Let's get ready for next year. If you ask me, I'm taking the field over the Mavs easily in the West next year.
Of course.
I mean, I know
you
that's the case.
Take the field.
I know, but, like, my point is like, you always hear the, well, we'll be back. I don't know, man. Like, the West is not getting easier. You know, Derrick Jones played over his head. He's going to get a contract. Even if it's you, is he going to play as good as he did this year?
Probably not.
is, I think one thing is clear. Lively's going to keep improving. Luka's going to keep being at least what he is now, if not better. Like, he's not going to regress. But, like, what is P.J. Washington's role on this team next year?
It also just shows you have another level to get to.
But my point is, what's your avenue to getting there?
Yeah, no,
Kyrie's
I don't know what it is.
I don't think Kyrie. But that's why I bring up the Kyrie thing. Is Kyrie going to improve? He's 32.
Is it LeBron? I mean, you're adding another great player.
It sounds crazy, and I'm not really a believer in the Big Three model, but on a one-year deal, I wouldn't hate it.
Look,
as long as you're not ripping the core apart.
Yeah, and I mean, there are avenues to get that done.
Look, if he wants to be here, he'll be here.
Yeah.
Does he want to? I doubt it, but we know we know him and Kyrie are tight. We know he respects Luka and Jason Kidd for that matter.
Yeah.
I'm inquiring if I'm Dallas.
Oh,
I know you got.
They will.
I know you got to the finals, but like
they will inquire. Now I mean, I hate talking about the offseason right now, but let's face it.
It's halftime. You're down 21 and it'll close that game.
There are ways to get it done. If LeBron takes a little less, great. That helps you. If not, there are still ways that the Mavs could go and do that deal. But
to me, Tim Hardaway for sure and Maxi Kleber should not be key players next year.
Tim Hardaway will be off this season.
You got to dump Tim and look, I guess if you get early playoffs in Maxi, but even that, he's going to get hurt. He's always hurt.
I don't want Maxi on this team.
I don't either.
Even because Jason Kidd would feel the need to play him.
Yeah. His role is diminished at this point. You have two centers. You've got P.J. Washington, who's your 4. You don't need Maxi Kleber.
And look, Maxi's been a good servant to the team for a long time. It's time to go, man.
Yeah, look, he played a huge role in the Clippers series.
Time to go. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks for giving the Celtics Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, they had a rough offseason. Talk about a panic move. Pritchard has made more threes than Luka this game. Watching the same game you are, brother. I saw Pritchard make a 50-footer, and I've seen Luka miss 3 threes. Believe it or not, I've watched this game as well. I've also watched Josh Green play 10 minutes when he probably should have played 18. Stupid fucking coaching, man. That's another thing, too. Like, your roster's going to have to be better because in these big series, Kidd is not – and look, is Kidd as bad as people says he is? No. But he will never be a top 5 coach.
No.
He doesn't have great feel for rotations, and he's not a great X's and O's coach. He's a good defensive coach. Players like him, but that only gets you so far. I still am not a believer that Joe Mazzulla is awesome.
I'm not either.
But he's kicked your ass, and he has more to work with. If you have less to work with and you're getting out coached, you got no shot.
Yeah, you have a problem.
You got no shot.
You have a problem. Look, man, I mean, they are getting outworked tonight on top of Jason Kidd having questionable rotations.
Yeah, look, Kidd is not the reason you're down 21, but it might be the reason you're down 21 instead of 12.
Yeah.
Control what you can control as a coach, man.
Josh Green's been your best player tonight. He's played 9 minutes.
Derrick Jones and Josh Green have been your 2 best players, and Jones has played 13 minutes. Gafford's a team leading -3. He's played 9 minutes. You're just not feeling out the game, man. No feel. I thought Exum gave you a decent stretch. 5 minutes. Like, they'll probably go to 10 because they're going to chase.
Oh, I'm sure.
Here.
Despite Exum, being a better shooter than Tim. He is.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think Tim has a better chance of going nuclear than Exum, but yes, Exum is a much more consistent shooter, and he can handle the ball, and he can play defense. Tim does neither of those. Start learning Chinese, buddy. I mean, look, in terms of trying to get back into this game, you got to get it to 10 by the 4th.
You have to make
– So you got to blitz them this quarter.
You have to make a 10-0 run.
Yeah, the Mavs haven't really had a single run tonight. How soon after tonight, by the way, does Reddit get announced as the Lakers coach? Tomorrow morning?
It could be.
I mean, it's kind of a joke, if we're being honest. Redick hired as the coach tomorrow morning and LeBron resigns? Because that can happen
That can happen the day after the finals, yeah.
Although, he hasn't opted out yet, has he?
No, his opt-out date's June 29th.
So I guess he'd have to wait till then to
Yeah,
opt out, then resign?
Yeah.
I guess he could opt in.
He won't.
Gafford, driving, smoked a layup. Too many missed layups. Kyrie's missed about 4.
Yeah, that's at least
5 or 6 as a team?
I count 3 minimum.
Oh no, Kyrie's missed 3 on his own.
Yeah.
Luka missed 1. It's 6 or so. Luka fades away from 13. Good. Cuts it to 19. Only need 10 or more of those without them scoring, and you're in front.
Chris Paul mean.
Not that quiet, but feels like it. Tatum, no one within 10 feet. Pump fakes, kicks it out. Holiday. I mean, they are so lethargic. Are you watching? I mean, oh my God, dude. They are walking. Uncontested dunk by Tatum. I mean, are they really just going to go out like this?
They should be embarrassed with their effort, honestly.
Yeah, it's been ugly, man. Kyrie takes a deep 3. No good. God, he's been so bad. It's unreal. Can't believe how bad he's been. Tatum. Gafford fouls Tatum. Tatum inbounds to Holiday. It's a screen from Horford. Switched onto Gafford. Holiday hands it off. Derrick White takes a 3 over Doncic. Good. They're going to lose by 40 in a closeout game. God damn, it's embarrassing. Kyrie, defended by Tatum, just dribbling around, no intent whatsoever. What's he going? What is he doing? Gets it to Gafford, gets fouled. I mean, even that. I mean, what kind of look is that? I mean, what did Jason Kidd say at halftime? Because they're literally walking around, Coop.
Yeah.
I get it. You're not going to win this game, but, like, show some goddamn effort. It's the NBA Finals. Gafford with a tough finish at the rim. Cuts it to 22. You just got to show more than this. Brown, defended by Doncic into the corner. Horford catch and shoot 3. Good.
Left them wide open.
Wide open. Luka found by Brown. Made in a lefty 30-footer.
That's fucking good, man.
God, I'll be honest. I want to sign off.
Yeah, me too.
This sucks. Side out of bounds, down 25. Derek Lively in the game.
That'll help.
Kyrie misses a layup again. Bailout foul. Why is he going reverse on that? I mean, Kyrie looks like a role player in this series. It's incredible.
That's generous. The Kyrie sucks chant going at the TD Garden, and they ain't wrong.
I mean, look at this. Why? Just go with the right hand. Why are you going reverse? The fuck are you doing? That was not a foul, by the way. Going to the line for 2. First free throw's good.
Kyrie deserves all the criticism he's going to get this offseason.
Oh, dude, this has been a very average playoff run. Like I get his leadership, and I'm not taking anything away from his impact on the team as the whole, but the numbers are the numbers. He's been very average for his standards. He's not been what you need to have a chance to win a title. 3 games in Boston, he's been a total no-show. All 3 games. You would think the law of averages, he'd have 1 good game. It's been terrible. It's 2 for 9 tonight.
And that's after he talked shit about Boston?
Why did he feel the need to do that before every fucking game against the Celtics? Like, I get it. You didn't like it there. It was a bad fit. Leave it at that, dude. Like, stop running your fucking mouth when you're getting your teeth kicked in. I hate when athletes do that, dude. Talk shit when it's deserved. Orford to the line for 2 after Lively fouled him. I mean, seriously, what is Kyrie going to say after the series? Man, I wish we had a chance at Game 7 on the road. Well, maybe you should have played better, dude. First free throw was good. Second free throw, no good. Can't get a rebound. Oh, my God. God, this is just a joke. Holiday, lefty layup is good. Oh, yeah, now let's take a timeout.
Yeah, Jayson.
26.
Good job.
They can fire his ass, too, for all I care.
Yeah, me too.
If a coach ever should get fired after a finals, it's this fucking guy. I know I'm probably caught in the moment, but I don't know, man. This finals has sucked, dude. None of these games. I know games 2 and 3, the final score looked decent. None of these games were competitive. 4 dominant Boston wins, 1 dominant Mavs win. What a shit show of a series. What a shit show of a series.
It's fucking sad, man. It's really sad how he's gone out.
Going out like a bunch of losers is lame, dude. I mean, does it even feel like Luka has played in this game? Like,
I already
honestly.
congratulated you. Go away.
Smitty, this was over 6 minutes in. Have fun partying with AB tonight.
Wow.
There's nothing to say, man.
Yeah.
Nothing to say. Appreciate everybody joining us on this journey.
It's been fun, man.
Sucks to go out like this, but
it
it's
really
been a fun
does suck.
run.
It sucks to go out like this, but we've had a lot of fun during this postseason. A lot more fun than we even thought we'd get to have. So we appreciate you guys for sure. Picked up almost 3,000 subs during the postseason, so that's awesome.
Off-season starts tonight.
Yeah.
Curious to see what Nico's approach is. I mean, I don't think you go crazy, but
we'll have
I don't think
off-season
it should.
coverage
I don't
this
think it should be status quo either. I think you gotta. I think one thing that can get. I think you can go both ways. I think sometimes teams get in trouble for overreacting, but I think teams can get in trouble for underreacting too.
Yeah.
I think Denver's a good example of that. They lost. They lost Bruce Brown, which wasn't a huge loss, but they basically did nothing last offseason. They lost in the second round.
Yep.
I think you always have to be proactive, man.
You absolutely have to be proactive.
You got to be proactive. Nico has shown the willingness to do that. A lot of that's been during the season at the trade deadline, but you gotta make decisions on Tim and Maxey. You got to figure out.
There's no decision to be made on Tim. He's gone.
Okay, well, you have to find an avenue to get rid of him then, whatever phrase you want to use. The point remains.
Yep.
Maybe Maxey's more of a decision. You got to figure out if he's a part of this or not. I mean, you got Green and Exum under contract. I think Jaden Hardy's another decision. Do you use him as a trade chip?
Agreed.
I think he showed a decent amount in this playoff run. Like, do you move him, or is he one of your bench scorers? I don't know if there's a bad answer.
Your starting five.
Your starting
Lively.
five is this. Lively will start over Gafford next year, no question.
I mean, I'm saying the guys you're keeping right now. Your current starting five plus Lively. I think you're keeping Green.
Yeah, I do too.
Exum will be
Exum's
back.
under contract. It's one of the better. I know he didn't have a great playoffs, but that's one of the better contracts in the NBA because he's a legitimate rotation player.
His contract is like
It's like
$3 million next year.
He will be
and
here.
It's non-guaranteed, but they'll obviously.
They will team option that one.
Josh Green and
Nice adjustment, Jason. You're only down 26. Kyrie contested 3, not even close. They should take him out.
They should.
Has Luka taken a shot in the second half?
1, I think.
I don't remember him taking one, but I'll take your word for it. Tatum smokes a layup, uncontested. Green gets it to Jones, back to Green. Thought about the 3, gets it to Luka. He will take a 3. Missed it again, 18 in a row. Oh, Josh Green follows up, your best player tonight.
The only guy who's shown up, man.
Brown into the corner, Horford misses a 3. Doncic rebound. Luka rises over Tatum, misses.
Been fucking dog shit.
Him and Kyrie have just been awful. It's a shame. It's a shame.
You know you needed a great game from one of them. Probably both.
A great game from one and at least a good game from the other one, and instead you've gotten dog shit from both.
The best play Kyrie's made all night.
And he almost traveled. Kyrie working on Derrick White. Fades over him. Makes it.
Cool.
Cuts it to 22. Kyrie 3 for 11 tonight. Tatum turns it over. Good defense from Luka. Kyrie coming across. Doncic. Step back 3. Can he finally make one? He cannot. 19 in a row. That's actually amazing. Brown. He'll fire from 3. He'll miss. Can't get a rebound. Smallest guy on the court does. Jrue Holiday. 1-on-2. He gets that rebound. Luka fouls Jaylen Brown. Man. Got out-rebounded by 9 tonight, Coop.
Yep.
I mean, that's not even close. -9 through 2.5 quarters. I mean, that is getting your teeth kicked in. Another foul away from the ball. Porzingis back in, which is kind of surprising. I don't know why you risk anything here. Tatum. Gets it to Brown. Over to Holiday. Brown. Driving on Luka. Kicks it out. Tatum. Gonna have to fire up a 3. Late clock. Almost banks it in. Derrick White offensive rebound. Holiday lays it up, misses it. I mean, you're lucky they've missed a lot of chippies. Otherwise, you're down 40. Josh Green, corner 3, good.
Been your best player, man.
I mean, it's just even more embarrassing for Jason Kidd that he hasn't played this guy more tonight. You've been begging for this guy to make shots. He finally does, and you sit him for the next fucking quarter. Derrick White. Defended by Kyrie. 10 on the clock. White into Tatum, into the corner. Holiday driving, pulls up the midi, all net. 80-59. Luka defended by Porzingis. Doncic drives past him, draws contact, lays it up and in. He'll go to the line for the 3-point play.
Probably miss.
Yeah, he's 1 for 3 tonight, so probably will.
0 for 3, I think, right?
Yeah, I misspoke. It's actually 1 for 3. I thought it was 0 for 3. Make a fucking free throw, Luka. Go out fighting, please. He made it. 80-62.
Cool.
Tim Hardaway in the game. You know he's going to be chucking.
They're going to take Green out.
I mean,
Washington's at the
why
table.
not Exum tonight? I mean, I don't get it. Backdoor pass. Blocked by Lively.
Cool.
Here come the Mavericks. Doncic driving, hanging. Got blocked by Porzingis. 3-on-2. Tatum.
And one.
Misses the layup, but it'll go to the line. Tatum, 2 free throws. First one, good. Does not feel like Dallas has won this quarter, 16-14 so far.
Celtics haven't even played that well. They played well.
12 for 27 from 3. They've picked it up, but they weren't early, and you didn't take advantage. I mean, they're 50% from the field, 45 from 3. They've definitely picked it up, but you had chances early, and you just didn't even attempt to take advantage. You had this game at 48-39 despite playing awful. There was an opening. Kyrie driving on Hauser, can't get past him, pulls up, misses it. He's been off. It's actually incredible.
He deserves everything coming his way.
Tatum just put Luka in a blender and basically airballed the layup.
He did what Kyrie's been doing all series.
Yeah. Luka driving, he hangs it up and in.
I actually thought Horford blocked that.
Decent third quarter from Luka, but it's not going to be enough. Kyrie has just been so bad, dude. He is 3 for 12.
You've come back down from 20 in the fourth quarter in this series, but it does not feel like you can do that.
Got 4 minutes left. You're down 18. Can you get it to 12 by the end of the third? You can't. Yeah, you're not doing one of those 22-2 runs again. Like, it's going to have to be methodical.
Marsh just tweeted, "Healthy Knicks beat the Celtics."
What do you say?
Healthy Knicks beat the Celtics in 6.
No chance.
That's funny. I love that.
That is a good tweet, though. They are a good example, Coop, of they're just going to run it back, thinking if they're healthy, that's going to be the difference.
The Knicks?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's not going to change anything. They will lose in the second round. They might get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
They will not beat the Celtics if they just run it back. You're telling me if healthy Julius...
He doesn't help anything.
No.
He doesn't help anything.
You know what's funny? Indiana probably challenged the Celtics the most. I know they got swept.
Oh, they did. Go grab yourself a Luka Doncic t-shirt. Chatsports.com/Luka T. Shout out to our friends at Fanatics. All sizes are available. Go get you one today and rock it for the summer, which looks like it's coming up in about 20-ish minutes. Even less than that.
16
minutes of game time.
Chatsports.com/Luka T. Luka, worst player on the floor. Have you watched Kyrie tonight?
Kyrie and Maxey have been the worst players on the floor.
Luka's got, he's 7 of 16. He hadn't been good, but it's not like he has been as bad as Kyrie. Kyrie's 3 of 12, and I don't think I think maybe 1 or 2 of his 9 misses have been tough shots.
Yeah.
I mean, he's missing open threes, open pull-ups. He's missed 2 or 3 layups. Cool, he's got 7 assists. I don't care. And this is not defending Luka. I'm just saying.
No, he's had a bad game.
He's not been as bad as Kyrie. He's the second leading scorer in this game, Doncic is.
I wouldn't have even guessed that if you told me.
Tatum's got 20. He's got 16. Who's going to win Finals MVP, Tatum or Brown?
I mean,
I don't care.
I don't know. I mean, I think I would lean Brown, but
Tatum's had a better game today. I don't know. Joe Mazzulla.
Porzingis for the game 1 run. Like, the Celtics haven't had a standout player. They've been good.
They've all
not
played
great.
their roles.
Yeah.
Holiday's been good.
It actually might be Holiday.
He won't win it. You could argue he could, but he won't. It'll be Tatum or Brown. I said at worst you got to be minus 12 from the line, 3-point line. You're minus 15. Clearly, my at worst scenario wasn't even.
Oh, look, Maxi Kleber is in the game. That makes a lot of sense, Jason. Good job, man. Maxi Kleber, Tim Hardaway, Dante, Exum, Josh Green, and Luka.
I mean, what is this lineup? No, Josh Green's out. They took Green out. It's P.J. Washington.
Oh, it's Washington, yeah.
Why are you taking Josh Green? He should play the rest of the game. He's not missed a shot.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, my God. That should be Dallas ball.
Our super chats aren't pulling, but shout out to Wasim Khan for the $5 super chat. We appreciate you, Wasim. He says, well, that's a bad showing. Nothing guaranteed, just ask the Nuggets from a Chicago sports fan. Be proud of the run the Mavs went on. Absolutely.
It's been a good run.
I'm very proud of the run. It's just raw in the moment that this is happening right
here. More
here.
of just how they're going out.
Yeah.
Like, if they played hard and just got outplayed, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think the energy was really ever there tonight, Coop.
No,
like, how is that possible?
From the get-go.
Is someone going to go rebound the basketball?
No, why would they?
Derrick Brown, or White, kicks it out to Jaylen Brown. Lefty floater, way short. Can't get a rebound. Horford follows it up, misses again. Offensive rebound again. Misses again. They missed 4 bunnies. Finally got a rebound. Hardaway, he'll take a 3. No good. Why would he not shoot that off the initial catch?
Why is he in the game? Let's be honest.
Oh, and he's hurt. Thank goodness. Get him out.
He's hurt?
Yep, he's limping
that's
around. Hey, you got to get him out, Jason. We'll see. We'll see if he identifies it. He probably won't. That's a foul.
It is. Horford's in his
That's
landing
a
spot.
fucking foul by Horford on that 3. He's in his landing space.
Yeah, he's staying in the game.
Redick's defending that play by Horford.
Of course he is.
Fucking scumbag.
Thought he was the Celtics.
Classic Dookie.
Oh, I don't know why Dante Exum's at the line.
We'll take it. When is the last time he took a free throw? March?
It's been a long time. Yeah.
First one's good. It feels like you're down 40 and you're down 17. You're 1 3-minute run away from sort of having a tiny little chance. As crazy as that sounds. Exum is the second one. I take it all back. Josh Green back in. Kyrie out. But Maxi's
Hardaway out.
Hardaway out, you're right. Kyrie was already out. Tatum. Gets it back. Defended by Exum. Defense by Dante. Gets it to Horford. Hauser. He'll take a tough contested 3. Oh, my gosh. In and out. Oh, Maxi.
Good rebound.
Oh, yes.
Boy, Maxi.
Good rebound, Maxi.
Wow.
Nice of you to show up. Luka, deep 3. Air ball. 20 missed 3s in a row.
He's done, man.
There's been no emotion from him this game. Feels weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Brown defended by Green. Hauser, pump fake, floater. Sam Hauser making that's a fucking joke. I gotta be honest.
At least you ran him off the line.
Kyrie. Defended by Hauser. I'm sure he can't escape him. He can't. Green, corner three, in and out. First miss of the night. Kyrie's not even trying to take advantage of Sam Hauser defending him. I mean, that is just tells it all. Jaylen Brown, he makes the mid-range. Back up 21. It's been real, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Green driving. Blocked at the rim by Tatum. Tried to throw it down. At least he's trying.
Yep.
Into the Luka with the steal.
Cool.
Luka driving, draws contact off the glass, misses it.
Kleba
wide open falling, and he literally can't even jump. Washington corner three, in and out. Kleba can't be on this team next year, man. He's 6'10", and he can't tip that in. Uncontested. Brown over to Tatum. Catch and shoot three. Almost banked it in. No one
Nice
wants
effort
to
from
rebound.
Luka there.
He's mailed it in, which is sad.
I don't care if you're hurt. You can't play like this, man.
No. Tatum kicks it out. Hauser, that's going to go in. In and out. Washington. Over to Doncic. Luka spinning on Hauser. Pump. Off the glass and in. Final shot for the Celtics, which means they'll be up 21 or 22 after the end of the quarter, because they will make it. That is a Graham guarantee.
Yep.
2 on the clock. 1, Brown crosses. He didn't get that off. No good. Mavs won that quarter by 2, believe it or not. Only problem is you need to win it by about 15. Get your 4s up. Final quarter of the season.
It's a fucking brutal loss, man. Shout out Cowboys season. Hey, it's been a hell of a ride, man. It's the last 12 minutes of the year.
I'm sure the Cowboys will figure it out for DFW sports fan.
It's been really fun, man. It's been really fun.
Luka defensively is not an NBA player. It's not true. Obviously, hadn't been his best series on that end, no question. But defensive numbers from this season will tell you he was a plus defender. But yeah, him and Kyrie have kind of punked out in this game, which is sad to see. Sad to see.
Damn shame, man. It's sad that you went out like this. Celtics have been on the precipice for about, seems 4 years now. They're going to get it done. They're going to get it done.
Yep, the Tatum-Brown duo finally gets over the finish line. Peter says high school football is better than the NFL. No, it's not. Alrighty, fourth quarter set to get underway.
Wow.
Did they just do a double time TV commercial break?
Yeah, they've been doing it all series.
Shows how little I pay attention to ESPN. Boston Dynasty starts now. It only took 7 years.
Very hard to become a dynasty. Dynasty to me means 3 championships in 4 years.
Yeah, or at least 3 out of 5.
Dynasty to me is 3 and 4.
You don't think the Chiefs are on a dynasty right now? 3 out of 5?
Yeah, they are.
I think it's 3
That's
out of 5.
fair. I also thought that was 3 and 4 to be fair, but
I think 3 out of 5 is a dynasty.
Chiefs
Now, in the Chiefs case, too, they also went to a 4th Super Bowl.
Yeah. They might win 3 in a row, too.
Yeah. Denver would put up more of a fight. Too bad they've been out for a month, Don. Yeah, I do think a lot of this does come down to matchups, and this has clearly been a bad matchup for Dallas.
Yep.
Derrick White, 8 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Horford into the corner. Porzingis, he'll take a tough contested 3. Almost an air ball.
I thought that went in.
It's right on line. Way short, though.
Wonder what Luka's going to do here.
Luka gets around Tatum. One-legged fade. No good. Lively offensive rebound. Tries to dunk it. No good. Oh, what a flop by Porzingis. God, that's embarrassing.
Derrick White's going up to block that. That's crazy.
I mean, I guess Boston's going to pay him $35 million a year.
Yeah.
Their tax bill's just going to be crazy. Are they just the new Warriors, I guess, in terms of how they're paying people? Derrick White turns it over.
ESPN's jerking themselves over that one.
Doncic to Derrick Jones, uncontested 3. It's kind of been the theme of the series, Coop. No good.
No good.
They have not made enough of those.
Matthew Peterson with the $2 super chat. He says 2025 finals predictions: T-Wolves over Celtics.
I don't see.
Hate it.
I don't see the Wolves' avenue to improving as a team, unless Ant gets a lot better.
Trade Cat.
What are you getting for Cat?
Nah, I don't know.
I think you can make. I think they're another example, Coop, of like they're just going to run it back and they're not going to go further.
ESPN's running a promotion for Game 6.
If I had to say right now, next year is Denver-Boston finals. If you asked me today who's in the finals next year, I'd say Denver and Boston.
I'm going to hate that.
I think Denver will make an addition. Loose ball on the floor. 4 Mavericks, 1 Celtic. Shot clock violation.
Derrick Jones is hurt.
Jones slow to get up. See what happened to Jones here. His left leg. Oh, Tatum. Oh, that's probably a sprained ankle. Look at that. His left leg is that or a hyperextended knee. Yeah. You got to take him out, Jason. Oh, no, he's going to leave him in. No feel. Guy can barely walk. Why would you leave him in the game? You're down 20.
He's looking to the bench.
It's just, what is he doing? He can't move. Get him out.
Doesn't matter at this point.
It's just stupid, though.
Oh, maybe he can move.
I mean,
he can't move.
He can't move. It's like, what are you doing, Jason?
Oh, now he gets Josh Green up. Nice. That's cool.
It's irrelevant at this point, but it's just, it's offensive foul. Yeah, get him out. I'll go Denver, Boston next year's finals.
I don't hate that.
That's my early prediction. I think Denver adds an impactful bench guy.
It's a safe pick.
They'll be more rested this year after losing earlier. It probably would have been Denver-Boston this year if, look, Denver would have been a tougher matchup for Dallas than Minnesota. Luka stuck under the basket, kicks it out. Green, Washington, catch and shoot three. No good. He's been terrible today. It's Dallas ball. Luka fighting for the offensive rebound.
Most fight he's shown all game.
Has anybody scored this quarter? Nope.
No.
3.5 minutes in,
It's
no
been
one has
0-0.
scored. Imagine if you actually made some shots to start the quarter. Dallas has missed 11 shots in a row. And Mavs almost turned it over. Kyrie, contested three, not even close. He's trying to set a record for how bad you can shoot on the road in a series. It was 13-37 the first two games, Coop. He is 3 for 13 tonight, so he is 16 for 50 in Boston, less than 33%. Porzingis throws it down.
That's probably pretty bad.
16 for 50. Timeout Dallas.
Cool.
Empty the bench.
You can't
Get
do
Omax
that.
in there. Why? They're not playing hard.
You can't empty.
Why not? Give me a real reason why.
Because it's still the finals. You have to play it out.
But they're not competing.
If you're
Coop.
down 40 with 5 minutes left,
They're
you
not
It
competing.
doesn't matter.
Kyrie and Luka do not deserve to be in this game. Sorry, they don't. At least the Rangers have been competitive this year.
They were down 12-2 to the Mets in the sixth.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They
Didn't
might
see
be,
what the final score of that
they might be done soon.
Yeah, it's close. They won the title, though, so it's fine.
Still 12-2. 13-2, actually. Mets have 21 hits. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know Cole Winn was still in the Rangers org.
Called up recently, yeah.
Is he still expected to be something or not
No.
really? No.
He's a pitcher in the Rangers organization, so.
They don't develop. Jack Leiter? Nope. Who's the other Vandy guy who...
Kumar Rocker?
Is he still hurt?
Yep. Taking third overall.
After going 10th overall. That makes sense. Dude, what's this deal of Les Miles suing LSU? Did you see this?
Yes. I don't remember what it was for, though.
Apparently,
see
I don't
that.
even remember LSU vacating some of his wins. I don't remember that
They
at all.
did.
He's saying those vacated wins are costing him
The Hall
the
of Fame.
College Football Hall of Fame. Eat more grass, Lester. It'll be okay. Nine minutes left in this season. Kyrie might just be cursed. Why would he be cursed? He's won a finals. That just doesn't even make sense. Trade Luka and Kyrie to LA. For who? Austin Reeves? Put real thoughts in the comments, folks. Otherwise, get out.
Excuse me.
What happens if we play Boston again next year in the finals with Kyrie playing like this against Boston? You'll probably lose again. I mean, you were never going to win this series with Kyrie playing like this. Luka and Kyrie had to be two of the top three players in the series, and I would say
Luka was.
Luka was a top three. You could debate the order. Kyrie was, I don't know.
Was he top 10?
Yeah,
Ah.
probably 8th or 9th. That's bold from Breen. He said Dallas still fighting. Doesn't
No,
feel
they're
like
not.
it. Luka, 3. Oh, he made one!
Oh!
After missing 20 in a row, he makes one. Luka's going to end up with like 35, isn't he?
Probably.
In a 20-point loss. Porzingis over to Tatum. He thought about the 3. He traveled. They didn't call it. White, deep 3. Good. Feels like he always hits 3s when they like, not that they needed to make that one,
Yeah, no,
but just in like a big spot. Luka driving, plays it in.
Padding the stats now.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to have like
Yeah.
35. Tatum crosses Lively. Good recovery from Lively. Gets around him again, though, and lays it in with the foul.
Where are we calling that foul, to be honest? I mean,
he's going to win Finals MVP, and it's going to be the most mid-Finals MVP of all time. I mean,
we're
that's
calling that.
pretty touch. Tatum, free throw. Good. Got 23, 7, and 11. Irving going to take a 3 over Porzingis. Oh, he made one. Shocker. Seven and a half to go. Kyrie 4 for 14 tonight. 16 of 50 or 17 of 51 in the series on the road.
That is embarrassing.
Tatum working on Hardaway. Fade away over him. Oh my God! Total brick, and it went in. That was actually a total brick. Luka turns it over. Tatum. Step back over Hardaway. No good. Rebound Luka. It over to Kyrie. Josh Green, 3. Now he's missing them. Kyrie gets the rebound. He'll take a 3. No good. 4 for 15.
Can I get a mercy rule?
Brown, 1-on-3. Hardaway tackles him because he can't defend in a 1-on-3 situation. Yeah, it was such a mismatch, Redick, that it bricked and went in.
I actually hope Redick becomes the coach.
Some of this
he
analysis,
might be shitty.
Some of this analysis is so bad, dude. When you fade away over someone and it hits the rim 4 times and goes in, it's not good offense. Like, you gotta roll. Like, just lazy. This finals crew has been so bad. They should rehire Van Gundy and Jackson, dude. We're calling Porzingis' performance gutsy. All the superlatives. Luka, 3 over Horford. Good. Gets cooking too late. Brown. Using clock. He'll shoot 3. No good. Oh my fucking God. Josh Green just drops the rebound. Jrue Holiday can't save it, luckily. Some guys just need to stick to podcasting, and Redick's one of them. Hopefully he just gets the Lakers job. Luka gets the inbound. Oh, yeah, let's go to Maxi Kleba. Why?
Got to start yakking threes at this point.
Doncic, 3. No good. What the fuck was that?
We're signing off right away, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Tatum. He's had it. A couple just joke shots going here. The media is going to overreact to Tatum here and just give him Finals MVP. You can take that to the bank. I would guarantee he wins Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Tatum driving, hanging, banking, scoring. All right, can we empty the bench now?
Yeah. You can.
Luka to Denver. It's not going to happen, man. He has. Kyrie to China. Oh, gosh. Who are you trading Kyrie for, Bart Simpson? That's the problem. Like, I agree. I don't think it's a great, I don't think long term you're definitely not winning titles with this duo. Maybe you get one. Who are you getting for Kyrie? I think there's a number of teams in the NBA, even though he's done a lot to change his image the last 18 months, that still want nothing to do with him. So who are you trading him for? Luka choked. I don't think a 24-point loss is because one guy choked. But sure. Obviously has to be better. No question. Wolves would have played better than Dallas. Well, we never know, Thomas, because they lost in 5 games to the Mavericks. Their perimeter defense might have matched up better, but don't lose in 5 in the conference finals. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe Mavs in 10. Well, that would be impossible because it has to be an odd number series. Think we're going to be back anytime soon, y'all? It's hard to say. West is a gauntlet.
Look, man, I'm always going to take my chances with 77 that they'll be back in this spot, but
It's a grind to get here, man.
You never know.
The West is not. The Spurs are coming. The Rockets are coming. The Grizzlies should be better next year with Ja back and Bane and Jackson healthy.
You never know.
I mean, I think the Warriors are going to do something. I think Denver adds a piece.
The Mavs making 2 conference finals in 3 years is nothing short of remarkable.
Yeah, I mean,
to be able to do it again,
I'd probably bet against it because of how good the West is. Luke is always going to give you a chance. You would hope Kyrie as a number 2 would as well, but you kind of got away with him having a C-plus playoff run, Kyrie.
Yep. And you didn't get away with it in the finals, you know?
Oh, well, he's been a D+ in the finals. He had 1.5 decent games. Even his 35-point game took 28 shots to get there, and he didn't shoot 50%.
Yep.
Luka slips. I mean, how many layups has Boston missed tonight, Coop? I mean, this should really be a 40-point game. Get him out of the game, Jayson. Last thing we need is him to get hurt going into the offseason. He's already hurt. He just slipped. Looks like a shoe almost comes off there. What on earth was that? Both him and Brown slipped, so that had to be a wet spot on the floor. Sucks that we'll have to give up our 25 first to unload Tim or Maxey. I'm not giving up a first to unload Tim or Maxey.
Oh, no.
You got to get rid of at least one of them, but I'm not giving up a first to do it. But Tim's got to be.
58, I'd give up in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. And I think if that opportunity is there, they absolutely will. Another layup for Luka. Brown driving, laying. Missed it, but he'll go to the line for two. Defense just got blitzed tonight, man. Boston's shot 46%, and they've missed a ton of layups tonight. They've had multiple, Coop, where they kept getting offensive rebounds, kept missing layups.
I know.
I mean, they really could have 120 points.
Yeah, easily.
Brown makes the first. He should be Finals MVP, but I think it's going to be Tatum.
The Celtics will surpass the Lakers. Most titles of all time.
18-17. What, their second title in 30 years? Makes them both. 106-80. Washington inbounds. This series has sucked, man. If you're an average basketball fan, this series stunk. Kyrie, 3. Good. Get those road splits up, baby. Luka steal. Hands off to Washington, who lays it in. Timeout Joe Mazzulla with 3 minutes left. Luka, 28, 12, and 4. But not a good game for him.
Shout out to Duncan, $10 super chat. He's a Celtics Today real one. Hell of a season. Look at the bright side. You weren't even in the playoffs last year in the finals, and Luka isn't 26. Future is bright in Dallas. Cheers.
That's classy. Thank you, Duncan.
Cheers to you, Duncan. We appreciate you,
and
my man.
And look,
you're always a good sport, so thank you.
We're just caught in the moment right now. It's obviously been a hell of a run. It's just disappointing they crashed and burned tonight, but get over it. The reality is the better team won this series, so.
Appreciate you, Duncan. That's a real one right there, man.
Cheers to you, Duncan. And, yeah, I think it's a good time to kind of mention, like, things you can expect on the channel. We'll have a perfect offseason plan. Either tomorrow or the next day. If there's some juicy rumors tomorrow, we might do that. But that'll be out this week. We'll start hitting offseason content. We'll do some draft targets for 58 pick. We'll talk Bronny. Yep. Mark Stein mentioned that the Mavs are interested, which tells me they're interested in LeBron. Well, definitely that might actually, the Bronny LeBron thing might actually be tomorrow, and then perfect offseason the next day.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking
I think that's
as well.
the way we go. New rumors will emerge. And hey, remember, as soon as this game ends, teams can start negotiating with their own free agents.
Technically tomorrow.
Okay. Midnight tonight, tomorrow, whatever. So maybe there's some Derrick Jones movement. Maybe
Yep.
they try to re-sign him before free agency opens.
They really can't unless they trade Tim Hardaway, unless Jones is taken the buy-in.
So if you're in the tax, you
they
have to wait.
Clear the room for him first.
Yeah.
But
So I guess they'll wait on that. Draft what, a week from Wednesday?
Yep, week from Wednesday, 2-day draft.
That's a joke.
Ridiculous, but
Tatum driving, laying, no good. Doncic stripped. That was out on Luka. They missed that call. Joe Mazzulla's gonna challenge us with 2.5 minutes left.
why not?
That's kind of lame. I gotta be honest.
It's his right.
I guess. Our off-season coverage starts tomorrow, so subscribe and join us for it.
We'll be here. We appreciate
Be curious to see what Nico's plan is, man.
almost 3,000 subs during out the postseason. You guys are awesome. Stick with us. Should be an interesting offseason on the Mavs front. See how they improve.
Do you think it's a lock? Washington and Jones are on this team?
It's a lock. Washington is, yeah.
At least to start the
I
year.
mean, he has 2 more years left on his deal.
I just didn't know if he's potentially a trade piece.
Could be. I mean, Jones is not a lock, I don't think.
Yeah, he's obviously a free agent, but I don't care what anybody says. That's a stupid challenge by Mazzulla. Who cares?
Kyrie going to congratulate all the Celtics players. Fucking pussy.
Maybe don't run your mouth the whole fucking series. Kyrie's done a lot for this team this year, but I don't think he handled playing Boston again well at all. The play on the court proves that, and him continuously talking about it with the media proves it. Proof's in the pudding,
Look,
man.
He had an awesome year. He was better on and off the court than any of us even dreamed of.
But he did not handle this finals well.
He didn't show up in this finals and didn't handle it well. And that's what people are going to remember, man.
Fair or not. Jason Kidd's emptied the bench. Joe Mazzulla about to do the same. Jaden Hardy driving, laying, misses but gets fouled.
Are we really calling it?
Well, Mazzulla's challenging. Oh, gosh. Hardy bricks the free throw. It's a shame he couldn't give you anything this series. He was great in the middle 2 rounds.
Yep.
Moment felt a little too big for him. Little too big for him. Al Horford's finally going to get a ring. He checks out. Wonder if he retires. You think he runs it back one more year?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'd think about retiring, man.
Big Al, man. I am happy for Al Horford.
One of the
to be
good
NBA
dudes
champ.
in the league.
Yeah.
I don't care about these other dudes in Boston, but he's a good dude. I've always liked Jrue Holiday's game. 2 titles for him now. That might get him into the Hall of Fame. For basketball standards?
It might.
Dude, he's a key to 2 titles. Tatum, 3. I mean, he's actually trying to stat pad with 90 seconds left to win this. Why is he even in? Jaylen Brown, he's still in too. Not sure why. Doesn't even get the shot off. Ah, yes. Buzzer beater killer. Peyton Pritchard into the game. I guess they're staggering the checkouts so the crowd can give them all ovations.
Yep.
Brown and Tatum check out. Tatum's crying with Missoula. Hardy, fade away. Good. One minute remaining. Derrick White, mid-range pull-up, short. Max Prosper into the game. He's driving, kicks it out. Got fouled on the drive. Hardy on the inbound. Crossing, gets into the lane. Tried to throw down a lefty slam. Bricked it. Richard controls. 28 seconds left. Richard kicks it out. Hauser, 3. In and out. 20 seconds left. See if Dallas shoots or just dribbles this out. I think they're just going to dribble it out. That'll do it. Jaden Hardy dribbling out the clock. 106-88. Boston wins Game 5, and they win the 2024 NBA Finals. As teams are going to shake hands here. Tatum and Brown, or Brissett embrace. Okay. Coop, any final thoughts before we get out of here? Off-season starts now.
It was the third best season in franchise history. Don't take that for granted. You never know when you're going to be back here again. So it was a really fun year.
Good run.
We appreciate all of you for joining us along the ride. We had a blast, man. So
it was fun, man.
It's sad to go out this way, but
they didn't play well this series outside of one game. There's no doubt.
You're one of the two best teams in the NBA this year. So
yeah, Jason Kidd.
It's pretty awesome.
Didn't have a great series. He'll be questioned some. Luka and Kyrie will definitely be questioned by the national media, but you got 77 for a while. I think a finals run buys you a lot of time with them. I don't think he's going to be looking to go anywhere, so that's good.
He's not going to be looking to go anywhere to the tune of $346 million, too.
That too.
Next year.
He's already eligible for that next offseason, so he'll get that.
One last time, get the MFFLs in the chat.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you guys, man.
It was fun, man. Took down finally beat the Clippers, took down the 1 seed in the West, destroyed the team that beat the defending champs, ran into a better team. You were going to have to play your best to have a chance, and you only really did that for one game. So it is what it is. Off-season starts now. We'll see what Nico and his brass do, and it's going to be quick. Draft next Wednesday. You can start negotiating with your own free agents, which Jones is really the only one. And like you said, based on the cap room situation, you're probably going to have to wait on him. So, that is what it is. So.
Yep, we'll have a video tomorrow. we'll have a video every day, basically, throughout the draft and free agency. So please stay tuned to us. We're not going anywhere, even though the season is over. We'll be covering the Mavs win or lose. And yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much, Coop. It's been fun. Wouldn't have traded this for anything.
Yeah, man. It's been awesome.
Offseason's going to be interesting, and the boys will get back on the horse. Time to rest up and gear up for next year. Luka's got an Olympics run, too, so a lot of hoops for him. All right, we're out of here.
We'll
Congrats to the Celtics.